Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We back in here, ready to kick off a good night. We got an hour until the Mavs and Warriors game tonight. It's gonna be fun. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Mm. Alright, let's go ahead and get a warm-up drone in real quick. Got my Uncle Tut with the light. Much appreciated. Oh, look who it is. My man's Tyree's in the building. What's going on, yo? My Uncle Tut with the share too. Good looks, homie. San Francisco, California. Gonna be some amazing basketball at the Chase Center, y'all. Going to be some amazing basketball. Who excited for tonight's game, y'all? Who's excited? I know for a fact that I am. I ain't come to play no games. I'm about to enjoy this game right here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Luka then came up in here with a bunch of smiley faces on his shirt. Gets a message that he's smiling now, but he won't be smiling later. Who knows? Klay Thompson ain't even got no backpack on or nothing. He just walking straight in. I see you. Stuff already out on the court doing his pregame. Okay. My man said it's almost time for him to hit the finals. He ain't playing.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's pretty easy work. But it also depends on the user. For real, for real. As of right now, nobody got next. But, are you a follower? If you become a follower and hit that like button, you most definitely will have the game. You know what I'm saying? Here, just press this for me real quick. If you're not a follower already, you'll become one as soon as you press that and type that in. Not a fact.
13 yards remaining on second down. Jackson.
That's only actually. Hold on. I just remembered. I have somebody already written down on my list. If Tunchi pull up, then you'll be the game after Tunchi. Because Tunchi's gonna be my first follower game. Because he said he wanted to rematch, and I wrote his name down earlier. By the end of this game, if Tucci don't pull up, then yeah, it's all yours.
They'll run with Dobbins, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I see you hit that light. But hit that exclamation followage, just so you be eligible to play.
This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up for shutout.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right
I had lasagna for dinner. What did you have for dinner?
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll have good field position.
Yeah, what did y'all have for dinner? You know what I'm saying? Because I had lasagna. The lasagna was actually pretty good.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go.
Lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Alright, you had me until you said sweet peas. Honestly. By the time you said sweet peas, I was like, see.
He is going to be stopped cold behind
My man said he got a Philly cheesesteak meal. Okay.
of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they
What you put on your cheesesteaks, homie? What you put on your cheesesteaks?
Were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction. As they
I know some people like the onions, the lettuce, the mayonnaise.
Here's Allen to throw it.
I'm not one of those people.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the defense
If it's a meal, it gotta come with the fries. If you got a meal and it ain't no fries,
Be effective on passing downs.
and you order a salad or something like that, you no offense, but you tripping.
That's a
Tripping.
nice start for them in this one.
Unless you got like a bag of chips or something, that's something different.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
I'm glad we're on the same page. I can't stand Miracle Whip and I can't stand mayonnaise.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after
Whoever invented mayonnaise or Miracle Whip is a demon, just letting you know. Because don't nobody with regular taste buds eat that normally on any sandwich. Ketchup, fried onions, tomato. Yeah. Gotta have the mayonnaise.
3-0 after 1.
What's the big deal about the mayonnaise? The mayonnaise, mayonnaise make me feel nauseated, dog. No cap. You never heard of fried onions on cheesesteaks?
Throw right side is complete to Andrews. His tight end.
Yeah, fried onions on cheesesteaks, yeah.
Took just one play
I'm not a big
to the 44 as they try
pepper, I'm not a big, like, onion and pepper dude, you know what I'm saying?
and he stopped immediately there.
Because, like, the taste combines, and it tastes pretty well, but it's like, it be throwing me off sometimes. I can't stand stuff like that. Me, I ain't gonna lie, I'll just be somebody basic and just order a regular cheesesteak, probably with lettuce and tomatoes. That's probably it.
Run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Yeah, I'll just be that basic guy.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40.
Okay, so what? Okay, you mean like
Completions are one thing, but
you mean like uncooked onions on a cheesesteak? Is that what you mean?
if you're gonna give up 10, 12,
Because when I'm thinking about onions on a cheesesteak, I'm talking when I think about fried onions, I'm thinking about someone putting it on the stove with the meat and stuff like that. It's like frying with the stuff.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into
Grilled.
yardage.
Okay, I can understand grilled. Yeah, I can understand that.
carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
But having the fried onions with the meat cooking after a while, that's when it be yeah. That's what I do with my steak. Anytime I'm cooking a steak, I make sure I have the onions cooking with it after a while. I even stovetop steam my steak. Like once it get brown on both sides, I like to make sure it's medium. Well, I like to make sure it's well done. You know what I'm saying? Like very well done, not burnt, but well done. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure it's brown on both sides. Excuse me. Next thing you know, after that, I'll put a top over the pan, and I'll turn the stove down a little bit. A meatball. Oh, give me a cheesesteak. Give me a cheesesteak. I'm sorry. School low-key ruined meatball subs for me. I'm not even gonna lie. School's meatball subs was the blandest, most yuck thing ever. I would eat it, of course, but them joints was mad bland, dog. Straight tough. Got my grandmother with the like, Grandma, what would you take over? I mean, what would you take? Meatball sub or cheesesteak? And plus, meatball subs, bro, no cap. Why would I want to take a bite and then half the meatball is already eaten? You know what I'm saying? I know there's multiple of them. But then you got like one last bite of bread between each meatball. Nah, I'm cool. I like to have consistent beef on my sandwich. Hey, Grandma, who would you rather have, cheesesteak or meatball sub? Got my man's Big O in the building. Detroit in the house. Can't spell Detroit without that Big O. You already know what time it is, player. Hey, yo, Big O. Thank you for liking and share, by the way. But what would you take? Meatball sub or cheesesteak? You just gotta be different. Yo. I'm doing good, bro. Well, I did the low pass and it didn't work, so I mean, on to the next thing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Overrumber. How you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can respect that, but okay. Say if you had two in your face right now. You had a meatball sub and a cheesesteak. Which one would you go for?
Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but
I ain't gonna lie, I got the cheesesteak. I ain't gonna cap. I can't stand meatball subs. Yep, you have to choose right now. Say if two of them was right in front of you. Which one are you taking? Got Kathy Pittenger with the like. Kathy, join the conversation. What would you rather have? A meatball sub or a cheesesteak? Hit stick. Meatball sub with provolone, mozzarella, parmesan, and ranch. Okay, yeah, see. Not a big fan of ranch myself, but I don't know how. But I just got finished saying meatball sub is like low-key disgusting. But why as soon as Ozarama said his type of meatball sub, I just got hungry all of a sudden? Bro, I'm kind of pissed now. Come on, dog. You can't be doing that. Got me feeling like this right now. Like, come on, really? I don't even like meatball subs like that, dog. But that don't sound good, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Dang, y'all, yeah, okay. I still got the cheesesteak though. I'm not gonna cap. Made me hungry, made me want one, but I'd still take the cheesesteak. See? Switcheroo, no?
Duvernay now gonna bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
He said that 3 cheese with the toasted bread. See?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him,
Hey, you know what, dog?
still enough time to try to string
I love you. That's all I'm gonna say. I love you, dog. I love you too, bro. I got you. I got you. I got you. Trust and believe.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
I got you. No, no, no. There is no psych nah. There is no psych nah. I got you. Yep. Yeah. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is just laugh it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll laugh with you. Get. It's not funny. Yeah, let me stop. Nah, you wild though. You got like wild. Yeah, I know. You know. Yeah, I know. See, I used to be a huge pancake lover. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, I started liking waffles. And then I started liking French toast. Then I started liking French toast sticks. Then I started liking everything. But you know, if I had to choose one, I'll probably have to go French toast. But if y'all had to choose one, waffles, pancakes, French toast, what would it be?
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles. Welcome back, Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Waffles versus pancakes. Strictly those two. Who's cooking them? That's my question. Because I used to be able to cook a mean waffle every morning before school. But if I'm cooking the pancakes, oh, I'm most definitely going pancakes. No doubt about it. If I'm cooking the pancakes, yeah, I'm eating pancakes. Because I know how to cook a pancake. See, if I, he said buttermilk. Yeah, you valid. Yeah, but I just make regular pancakes. I ain't gonna cap unless I add some cinnamon to the batter. But I don't even do that most of the time. So yeah. Hey look. I eat Eggos now, but I do have a waffle maker at home. I forgot how to. I haven't made waffles in so long that I forgot how to make them at one point. Like I know you put the batter in the jump, but I'm talking about there was a certain way my aunt showed me how to make her waffles, and that jump, like I perfectly recreated it, and I forgot the entire recipe. But I used to make that almost every morning before school. But you ain't have to expose me like that, was remember? I eat Eggos now, dog. Don't play. Them Eggos be hidden, bro. You tripping, dog. You tripping.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
But you want to know something, though? I know you're saying it in quotes, but I know I can, too. I can make me a bowl of cereal. I ain't going to cap. I'm a breakfast food dude, bro. That's my most favorite meal of the day. My most favorite meal of the day is breakfast. That's where you get all the good eats, dog. No cap. That's probably the one time in the day where I actually eat the most.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
My most favorite cereal is of course Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but well, I basically got a 1A, 1B. 1A, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. 1B, Fruity Pebbles. No cap. But I mean, if it had to be ranked 1, 2, and 3, 1 Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 2 Fruity Pebbles, 3 probably Frosted Flakes or Apple Jacks, something. Yo, what's going on, Donovan? Thank you for the like. Hey, join the conversation, bro. What's your favorite cereal?
This has certainly been a physical game so
It could be a top 3 if you want it to be. So I just named mine. How you gonna stand there and just look at the ball, hit his head? Come on, bro, catch that. Did you just hit me with honey nut? Did you not hear Kendrick Lamar when he was talking about cereal a couple years ago? When he said miss me with that honey nut Cheerios or whatever? Nah, bro. Nah, let me stop. Let me get honey nut Cheerios. I can't stand Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs are disgusting. I can't stand it. I'm gonna say it like this: not everything deserves to be cereal, and that's one of them. Not everything deserves to be cereal. They have all the dope commercials. They can have all the dope commercials they want, but that does not change the fact that they are trash. Okay. No cap. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm such a 2K fan. It was to the point where, what year was it? 2K18 came out. They had VC codes on the back of the Reese's Puffs boxes. And I would buy the Reese's Puffs boxes to get the VC code. And it would only be for like 3,500 a code. Which definitely wasn't a lot, but I brought like, what, 2 or 3 boxes of Reese's Puffs. Let's just say after I ate a bowl of Reese's Puffs for the first time, I say, yeah, everything else going stale. Or just not going to get opened at all. Like, could have sworn I bought like 2 or 3 boxes. Shoot, it was between 1, 2, or 3. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But all I'm going to say is this. They ain't get eaten. No more. Okay, look. Cocoa Puffs. Yes. Reese's Puffs. No. No. If I could only have one more bowl of cereal for the rest of my life and it was Reese's Puffs, I'd rather eat oatmeal. That's technically cereal. Honestly. They can miss me with it. Let me go over to my friend's house and he offered me some cereal. Get some daggone Reese's Puffs. Do you know what type of fight we're gonna have? That fight is gonna look like Goku and Vegeta. Keep playing with me. Hit him with that. Make it. Yeah, he's gonna be out. For the gaming community, what year? 2000. Okay, question. So, are you saying like gaming as a whole? Like gaming as a whole, or are you talking about like a certain gaming community at a certain point in time? Lucky Charms always been nasty. Only reason why they were good was because of the marshmallows. That was nothing but like stale cardboard filled with sugar. That's why I don't like it when my little cousins get it now. You're just gonna be wasting cereal. Even though I wasted those Reese's Puffs, you're just wasting cereal. I'm just saying, I sound like a hypocrite, but at the same time, look, I was 15, 14. AK Collective. In my opinion, 2016, 2015 type B. And I say that because that's when NBA 2K16 was popping. And 2K17 came out. And it wasn't super toxic, but it was toxic enough. And then by the time 2K18 came out, that's when I started to notice some BS. And then now that I'm older, I noticed that in nowadays, DLC and VC and stuff like that has to be bought, so all these companies want to get as much money as possible. Same thing that happened with 2K. So it was so good that they decided to make it bad after a while. They just wanted to make bad games and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Got my man James coming through YouTube. What's going on, James? How you doing today, bro? You ready for this playoff game? Good stuff. Got my man Dre Bone with the light and Eli with the light. What's going on with y'all? Y'all ready for this playoff game? And come join the conversation. What year of video games do you think changed it forever? Like, or should I say, what was the best year for video games? In your opinion, what was the best year of video games? We got Malcolm with the like and the share. What's going on, Malcolm? Honeycomb is one of your favorites. I don't think I ever had honeycomb. I would most definitely have to try honeycomb. No cap. Yeah, Madden 22 is trash. Madden at his best was Madden 12 for me. First off, soundtrack, legit. You keep it 100. Best Madden soundtrack I've ever heard. You had Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne, and some other folk. I'm talking about that junk was lit. Hear me when I say the word lit. You know what I'm saying? That Madden was lit.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
But you know, as a matter of fact, see, I was thinking about the bad from like when gaming changed. But I'm gonna talk about the good. Gaming for the best when it comes to NBA basketball games, I would say, changed when 2K11 came out. I was too young to know that 2K11 was one of the greatest basketball games to ever come out because I wasn't old enough yet. You know what I'm saying? I had just got that jump. So I got it a couple years after. I want to say like I got it around 2012. So the game was like 1 year old, I think. So 2K11 was so good that when I finally got 2K13 was my jump. Like that was mine. You know what I'm saying? That was my jump, you know what I'm saying?
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
And then 2K16, I had 2K15, but I couldn't sign in for it. But 2K16, that's what we put it up. Hey, everybody has their opinion. I just disagree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many flaws within the game that I have to deal with 24/7 when I'm on. It's not that fun for me. Ball trajectories, not all that.
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
I have no other choice but to punt. I got my man's Rome with the light. What's going on, Rome?
Here's Sam Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Over here on the punt.
Man, what Madden was that?
Switching hands here with very little time.
I ain't grow up playing Madden all my life like my dad did. You know what I'm saying? I grew up playing 2K for most of my life.
The Bills come to the line to start their next.
But Madden Pro was the best to me.
Condition here, obviously. Gotta hope to get something quick right and then maybe take
For
Sanders, but this is intercepted.
this year, the most OP team in Madden 22 is most definitely the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got my man's Rome with the share. We got KG. And my man's Marshall KG with the light.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that's short season.
But nah, Panther. What was the what year was that?
So the final seconds tick away.
Yeah, that's for next year. I feel that next year's gonna be crazy. But for Madden 22, the most OP team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy.
Madden 23 is gonna be a different story though. And that's my problem. Why are they giving out abilities? For what? Keep it regular football. If you want to add in abilities and stuff like that, please put that in Madden Ultimate Team. I guess Tunchi's not here. Hey, Switcheroo, you ready? Yeah, that's the career mode, Ozarumba. Same thing as the stream. GANTT Gaming. GANTT GAMING. Same thing as the stream, homie. You want Xbox Next Gen, right? Yeah, I feel that, Ozarumba. Why isn't my chat popping up from the Streamlabs? We got Dez Bryant. Are you asking me if I'm trying to lose to you or something, Madden? Is that what you're asking me, homie? Yeah, he most likely will be Uncle Tut, for real. Alright, bet. Just go ahead and find my gamer tag and add me, dog. Alright, Dez. Okay. So this is what I want you to do, Dez. What I want you to do right now. Hit that like button. Become a follower. And then wait your turn. And we gonna play. Simple. Let's run it. I ain't ducking no smoke. And if y'all want to go ahead and join the GANTT Gaming group, please, we are accepting all requesters. Everybody that requests, we are accepting. So go ahead and join the Gang Gaming group. We're gonna have polls. We're gonna have some warning news for y'all, and we just gonna have some fun in that jump. And don't forget, we're having a whole PlayStation 5 giveaway. If y'all can't find a PlayStation 5, well, guess what? We have one. Become the top Star Center by the end of the month of May. You just win the competition before June 1st, and it's all yours. So, yeah, just making sure that's. Go ahead and find your dog. You can say I'm ducking, but I have people in here that are respectful and they're waiting. Or they will ask. I'm not ducking nothing. Hit that like button, become a follower, and play me. It's just that simple. You want to play me, you came in my chat. You're going to do what I say. You're going to be on my time. Simple. I'm still looking for you, Switcheroo. There we go. Found you. All you gotta do is hit that like button and become a follower. That's all you gotta do. Matter of fact, here. Hit this. Followage. Bow. Just like that. If he don't want to play, he wasting his own time. He wasting his own energy. That's it. I don't gotta duck nobody. I use my squad. Don't forget that. Please don't forget that. We're going up against some Green Bay Packers. Okay. Yeah, we got 40 people, 40 amazing people up in here. Hopefully y'all like, share, and follow, and enjoy the content we're about to have. Clearly, we have somebody that's sitting there trying to play me, that's claiming that I'm ducking, even though I'm sitting there like, what am I ducking if I'm telling you what to do so you can play me? But, hey, who's ducking me? And who am I ducking? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's your favorite team? Where y'all from? You know, I'm a Ravens fan. I've been a Ravens fan for the past 10 years. Through the good and the bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I always played them in Madden, definitely not. But you know what? I've learned as I've grown, I'm sticking to them no matter what. Anytime I'm playing Madden, I'm sticking with the Ravens unless someone offers stars, and let's keep it pushing. Got my man's Melvin RJ with the light. What's going on, Melvin? We got one of our day ones, Darian Sharp. How are you and the family? Excuse me. And you know what? It's almost that time for the playoff game. Who y'all got in the playoffs? Who y'all got for the playoffs? Do y'all have the Mavericks or do y'all have the Warriors? I am so excited. Warriors trying to get hyped up and everything in the tunnel. You're a Steelers fan. Hey, I'm glad you have the terrible towel because that's all it is. It's terrible. Thank you. But you know what? My Ravens flock got something for that terrible towel. Come on, dog. That was a good RPI. But nah, we're going to hit them with that hit stick all day. Yes, sir. Got to Kendrick Canal with the light. We got Frank Lumbo with the light. Nimsara with the light. And Red Gajano with the light. What's going on with y'all? Where y'all from? And who's your favorite team? And who do y'all want to see win this game tonight? I honestly don't have a team. I don't. I don't have a team for that I'm picking to win this game tonight. I want to see what's going to happen this first game. They make a little assumption. We already know what they say about assumers, but we're gonna make a little assumption. But just for having a good time, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how it's gonna be. That was a good play at the time. But just to say welcome to everybody. Who you calling Diet LeBron? Ozarumba, my man's Big O. Who are you calling Diet LeBron? Who are you insulting? Hey, look, you better hope Boston win tomorrow night, because the Heat already on them. Marcus Smart didn't play. Okay. Al Horford didn't play. Okay. It's fine. Oh. I gotta remember the whatchamacallit. I remember to set my set my adjustments. My coach. You got my man's V virus. What's the word, homie? Tug love in here. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to get into? What, you want to get a game in or something, homie? No, I got you. If you want a game, I'll just add you to the list. We got Carlos Daniel Lopez with the light. We got Anish with the light. Vicente with the light and the share. Let's go. My man's V-Virus really showing love. Hopefully y'all all like, share, become a follower. And we gonna have it popping tonight. Let's go. Luka, he's just an unathletic, better shooter, but worse defense. I would not call Luka LeBron James. Luka and LeBron James don't even go in the same sentence. I'm sorry. For you to say that, even though you're a big LeBron fan, come on, though. I don't see that happening. Luka, nah. Yeah, who wants smoke? I ain't ducking nobody. I just want to have some good old games for real. God, Manton. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna call you MK. Out of respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he modeled his game after LeBron, but his team ain't modeled after LeBron's teams. Yep, 18 minutes. Let's go. We're getting closer and closer. They're making a 007 game? Yeah, I can see that. But will he have as much of an impact as LeBron, though? That's my question. And don't be scared to come in the chat and answer. Go ahead. Say what y'all want to say about the NBA or the NFL or something. Don't be scared. It's all love right here. You didn't have to tell me to sit down like that. That's fine. That's fine. I like that.
Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
Okay, well, people were saying the same thing about not Luka. People were already saying the same thing about Kristaps Porzingis, and look what happened to him. I do not know how to say your name. Look. Keisha, I don't know how to say your name, but out of respect, I would say thank you for your light. Oh my! Oh, he caught it. Hey, he caught it. I'll take it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Dollar.
Alright, look. I ain't about to sit here and call LeBron trash or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But compared to my man's Kobe and Michael Jordan, he does not have the mentality. LeBron just doesn't have the mentality for real. Excuse me. All right. Come on. Play some good defense. Oh. Okay. He got some offense to him. The mentality. Bro, LeBron's not about to sit there with. Hold on, we got Chandon Kumar with the light and Ignish with the light. LeBron is not about to sit there with his team down and be like, you know what, give me the ball, I'm a score. Or someone's not gonna talk trash to LeBron, and LeBron's not gonna turn up. No, Kobe and Michael Jordan will. What'd you say to me? Okay. Swish, 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 swish. And Michael Jordan's the type of dude to look at you and call you a little B right after he's done winning the game. That's the mentality. Both. LeBron has did both, but he don't have the mentality to stay doing both. He done burnt up young. Devontae Adams done burnt up young. That's crazy.
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better
No.
than Aaron Rodgers.
No. LeBron has great mentality, but he does not have better defense. So what? He gets chased down blocks. Maybe if he didn't let people go to the basket, he wouldn't be getting chased down blocks.
Stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air.
Thank you. You just said it, Uncle Tut. You just said it. LeBron needs a stacked team. He needs a stacked team that he orchestrates himself. And look what happens. Look what happens when he does that. They become butt booty. They suck. Honestly, they suck.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Got 66 wonderful viewers. Like, share, follow, and don't forget we have a whole PlayStation 5 giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's
Become the top star center at the end of the month of May, and you'll be walking home, checking the mail, and finding a whole brand new PlayStation 5. Y'all want to play the Golden War? Y'all want to play the God of War, the Spider-Man, the Wolverine, all those? Come get this PlayStation 5 so you can just buy them all right after. Keep playing with us. And it's the disc-in version. Ain't no discless version. We ain't no Bamas around here. And you already know GDC GANTT don't cap. Oh my gosh, my offense is not doing well. I can't do nothing right now. My offensive line letting me down for real.
14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Oh, Zarumba, how is LeBron James good if he goes to the finals 11 to 12 years in a row and he only won 4? He's the so-called greatest of all time. He only won 4 times out of 11 or 12. Give Michael Jordan and Kobe that same opportunity every year. Kobe and Jordan is winning majority of those games. At least 8 from both. Iverson or James? Give me Allen Iverson, because he can score at will. He's one of the most unguardable players of all time. Give me Allen Iverson.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Okay, it was a rumba. Let me see. When Kobe went to the finals in 2010, who was an all-star? Who else was an all-star other than him? We got Titus Copel with the follow. Welcome, Titus. Welcome to GANTT Gaming, homie. Everybody, let's put a welcome Titus in the chat. Okay, that's one all-star. Who else?
After the interception, here's Jackson.
That's one all-star. Who else? Who else? Kobe couldn't win without a big man. He did win without a big man. Paul Gasol wasn't the biggest person. Andrew Bynum was not the most dominant person. Okay, I see. Okay, I see Larry. I see Lamar with him. Okay, I understand that. We got Levita Gant in the house with the like. First lady of Gant Gaming. Anybody wants to know, OG Gant is asleep right now. But you know, y'all hanging with Gant Jr. Having a good old time with your boy. Talking this basketball before basketball starts. Yeah, he was finesse. I give you that. But I just don't see LeBron as being up there with Kobe and Jordan for real. Not when it comes to that mentality. Not when it comes to scoring at will, stuff like that. He got his feet down. Okay. Look, Switcheroo ain't no slouch. I like Switcheroo's game. Switcheroo, he on his. He on his today. Okay. Vince Carter or James? LeBron James. I mean, Vince Carter was alright, but he was mainly known for being a dunker. That's all LeBron needed. Y'all make Miami to be that good when really... Whoa. I witnessed those championships myself. They were not just those three guys. Shane Battier helped them come out the mud. Him shooting threes, Mario Chalmers struggling on defense, but Norris Cole being able to be clutch to score with all those layups. Y'all main help was Shane Battier. That man really torched. Shane Battier? Shane Battier is the same dude that Shane Battier is the same dude that played amazing defense against Kobe all the time, but Kobe had better offense and scored on him all the time. That's the same guy. Same guy that helped LeBron and them win the finals multiple times with his amazing threes. Norris Cole, amazing. Yes, he had role players, but I'm just saying, he was supposed, remember, he's the one that's supposed to be scoring and some more. That's why I like this debate so much. We get to bounce ideas off of each other when it comes to what really happened. I mean, yeah, you could. But who was the main one scoring and keeping them up? LeBron, not LeBron, Michael. On that team, Michael was doing all that. I can say the same thing for Kobe. It's just, me personally, I just don't put... But that's the thing. LeBron shouldn't have won MVP that year. The person that was supposed to win MVP that year was Carmelo Anthony. Wow. That's wild. That is wild. The fact that I tried to tackle him. Honestly, it's called the most valuable player. With all those players that LeBron was around, he brought a lot of value, but he didn't bring as much value as Carmelo Anthony did to the Knicks. Take Carmelo Anthony off the Knicks. What do they have? Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith. Oh, give me Bobby Boucher. For real. Bobby Boucher, for real. Because he had speed and he had power. Exactly. Wait. After who left? Who did what after who left? I'm confused now. Okay, so answer this question. What was Miami after LeBron left? Because now you're going to have to educate me because I don't know.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a...
What was Miami after LeBron left? Long live Trey Black with the light. What's going on, homie? Who's your favorite team? Where are you from? And who do you got in the playoffs tonight? I ain't sleeping on your homie Forrest. I'm just saying, give me Bobby Boucher, because Forrest was just fast. Bobby Boucher had speed and power.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson.
Okay, but can I argue that? If Carmelo Anthony was to leave the Knicks right then and there, they wouldn't even make it to the playoffs. The Miami Heat would have been a first-round exit, yes, but I don't think the Knicks would have made it to the playoffs at all if Carmelo Anthony wasn't on that court.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Dang.
Even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now whistles and a timeout.
I was running. Yeah. I watched that movie. Oh my God. I pressed the wrong button. I wasn't paying attention. That's wild. Clip me. Clip me. Clip me. I wasn't paying attention. I pressed the wrong button. I was too busy talking to my man's Panther. We gonna act like we didn't just see that. Oh my gosh, I am trash for that. Super trash. He was. But that's what I'm saying. How do you go to the finals so many times and you only win 4? But that's my thing. That team was already created for a long time. But how long can you go? How do I say it? How many times can you go to the finals without, you know what I'm saying? Like, without losing so much. Like, bro, he lost how many times? Is LeBron James consistent? Yes. Yes. Without a doubt, he's consistent. But how can you consistently go to the finals and lose? If he went to the finals 12 times and lose, what, 8 times? Why does that make him the GOAT? It's just like Dad when he says so-and-so went off for like 40 points and he shot like 15, like for like 30 times. You daggone right he scored 40 if he shot like 35 times. If you're doing it that much, you're supposed to get that much. If you're going to the finals that much, you should be winning that much. Got my man Jarrell Hicks with the light. What's going on, Jarrell? Got Yosina Salza with the light and Gulam Nabi with the light. Have I ever seen Sling Blade? Nah, I haven't. You said because winning a championship doesn't mean you're not the best player. Just means you don't have the best team. But that's my thing, though. Everybody wants to claim he's the GOAT and some more, but if we're talking about championships, for real, the GOAT is Bill Russell. But at the same time, people like to bring up that argument. I definitely had X. Got my man Zero Wolf Gaming with the light. What's going on, Zero Wolf? Tug Nation in the building. Okay. Hold on. Before I finish reading your comment. Let's do this now. Better dancer. Michael Jackson or Chris Brown? Better dancer, Chris Brown. Hands down. Ain't no problem. Yeah. You going against the Spurs and Golden State, most of those losses. Context matter when you have 2 MVPs. I understand that, but here's my thing. LeBron could have guarded Kevin Durant. He could have. He's bigger than him, stronger than him. He could have just put his body on him. shut him down. Excuse me. Now Spurs team is a different story. Spurs was just playing better than the Heat. Got Keith. You got Keith Collier Sr. with the light. Hopefully I didn't butcher your last name. And we got Manish Raj with the light. Jarrell, I'm doing good, bro. You know, I'm also on the same type of time my dad's on while trying to get swole, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not trying to get super swole. I'm just trying to get cut, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start working out a lot more. I just got finished playing outside, or shooting some hoops outside for a little bit. Trying to be active, more active, you know what I'm saying? You daggone right. Better dancer, Chris Brown. With no hesitation. I'm not tripping. I'm being honest. Finals is the first thing people bring up, though, when you talk about the individual. Yeah, you're not lying. But at the same time, you got to be that individual with a good team to really make it to the finals. Let alone if you are even, you know what I'm saying? Let alone if you're going to the finals, you might want to carry your team to the finals, but you got to be a big reason why you make it to the finals.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this to the 35. Good for 8.
Yes. Chris Brown learned how to look. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. Chris Brown.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
I'm not gonna say what exactly Chris Brown did, 'cause I don't know what he did, but Chris Brown emulates Michael Jackson so much, and he already knows moves. Chris Brown is so fundamentally sound when it comes to dancing that he makes his own moves now. He combos moves that are so dope that he dances better than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson learned from James Brown and everybody else, and he made his own style. So Chris Brown did the same thing. When it comes to dancing, I got Chris Brown. And the Western Conference Finals has started. Let's go. I mean, 2016 Warriors was the best team in the league, 73-9, 3-1 lead. LeBron won. They were overwhelmingly better than the Cavaliers, but they still won. Am I right?
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they work this well upfield across the floor.
But I ain't gonna lie, Ozarumba, you got a lot of respect from me, dog.
30 yards. Throwing on 1st down.
Well, you already had respect from me, but you know what I'm saying? You gained even more respect from me that you can talk about this LeBron situation without other folks getting in their feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know how some people can get in the chat sometimes.
With each additional play.
We're in ball.
I don't even know who Tight Eyes is.
10.
I'm pretty sure Chris Brown could lean just like Michael Jackson.
On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side.
You're flabbergasted? Hey, look, bro. Look, I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think Chris Brown's a better dancer.
Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Yes, context do matter. But he was basically going up against the same exact team.
And the defense has it covered. It's inside.
They just sharpened their iron a little bit. That's it.
Possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and it
Whoa, they didn't go and get Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant went and got them. Kevin Durant needed them for that ring.
Up to the 10.
Remember, Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead against the Warriors. Then the Warriors did the same exact thing against LeBron. Kevin Durant needed that ring. Kevin Durant pulled the softest move in NBA history.
What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And start for them near flawless. Defense gets
I don't want to change up the topic of this debate though. So I got a question for everybody in the chat. Who is the most underrated basketball player of all time? Underrated. KRS1. I got KRS1 over Eminem.
now. Here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Tunyon.
Tracy McGrady is the most underrated basketball player of all time.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense.
I can respect that, but
Is what is known as a
I can't say he's underrated because everybody said he deserved to. Everybody says he deserved to win a ring. Like we wish. I'm not gonna say he deserved to, but everybody says we wish we could have saw him win a ring. So with that, I wouldn't say he's underrated, in my opinion. Because every single post on Instagram or TikTok of who do you think should have won a ring, it's like Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, anybody like that. Derrick Rose, you know what I'm saying? That's who they wish would be that's who they wish would win a ring. So I can't really say he's underrated. Yeah, and that's due to his injuries. That's what makes him underrated because his injuries made him. Yeah, you got Amel Cans with the like and Ishwar Raj with the like. What's going on with y'all? You're right, but my thing is this: did Kobe really go and recruit Pau Gasol though? And in my opinion, the most underrated basketball player of all time, for real, to me, is Steve Francis.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Steve Francis was a dog.
By Crosby, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jadakiss or KRS1? Let me get Jadakiss. Oz Rumble, who do you think is the most underrated basketball player in NBA history? Who you got? I ain't gonna forget about Jason Kidd. I ain't gonna forget about him.
Crosby to kick it away.
We got Florencia Para. I don't know how to say your first name. Excuse me for mispronouncing it. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I would like to say I appreciate you for that like. And come join the chat if you want to talk some basketball, because we got basketball on the TV right now. We got Joe Red Irvin with the light. We got Sanjeev Pora with the light. Got my man's David. What's going on, David? David, who do you think is the most underrated basketball player in NBA history?
I think you are.
I got Steve Francis.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
But that's my thing, though.
Eluding the pressure right.
LeBron has tried to take it in his hands plenty of times, and it didn't go anywhere.
Field before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, recently, I would say.
Big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. Type beat.
As we welcome
Yeah, in history, the most underrated NBA player in history.
as they search for a late score. They go play action with
You claim the beast Dwight Howard as underrated.
He's gonna fire one corner of the end zone.
MC Light or MC Light.
And that's perfect.
MC Light.
This one's gone.
MC Light don't even hold a fire to Nicki Minaj. This is exactly what I see from Nicki Minaj.
More than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter.
Exactly, no fire coming out. Exactly, my point.
Downfield. Off the play fake
Alright,
to
homie.
Dobbins.
Yeah,
Here's
bruh. I'm not even using my regular playbook. I can't get jiggy with this playbook. I ain't gonna lie. All my passes are telegraphed. You don't you know exactly where the ball's trying to go.
Well, time, certainly
This isn't my playbook.
They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
No.
Not on their side, but it
In
certainly is on the
everybody, I can't see people calling them. When I say underrated, I mean people that won't be mentioned in the media. You know what I'm saying? People's gonna mention Wilt Chamberlain in the media when it comes to probably one of the GOATs.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out,
Yes,
and get a clue.
but everybody loved the old Dwight.
Change the blocking scheme.
Everybody mentions the old Dwight. I just don't think I can claim him as underrated. You know what I'm saying?
In that case, that didn't happen.
Especially compared to like Steve Francis or Jason Williams or Jason Kidd or Steve Blake.
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long distance situations.
Or Stephon Marbury or Andre Miller. Like,
I'm not quite sure how to judge that.
shoot, you can even throw in Harold Miner,
Underneath him, mechanics might have
Baby Jordan.
maybe some
People forget about him.
up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough.
See, I don't know much about football. I've heard the name Gale Sayers. I just don't know much about football for real.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance.
There he goes left side.
AC Green, yeah, you can say him too. Yes, people don't mention Grant Hill that much. People don't mention Grant Hill as much anymore.
He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I'm not a football head. I'm not a football head. I don't know much about football. I know the big name players for real, like Bo Jackson and them, but I'm not too keen on football as compared to basketball. Because when I was younger, I put my whole head to basketball when it came to knowledge because I loved it so much.
Can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll go down as
Yeah, people don't mention T-Mac because of his injuries, but everybody knew when he wasn't injured, he was a dog. T-Mac is one of the most unguardable players of all time.
the Packer offense ready to get their next.
Say Gale Sayers is your dog. I feel that.
Defensively, there's still 3 times.
I'm gonna have to do some research on football players.
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Message that you're not quitting, let your team
Esther Pontes. Oh, thank you for that like. But hey, answer me this question then. Who is the most overrated basketball player of all time?
give him an onside kick, but not likely.
Rodgers throwing here. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside.
Who is the most overrated basketball player of all time? We got Yee or Yay Yay with the light. Thank you for the light, homie.
And he showed it off on that.
Join the conversation. Who is the most overrated basketball player of all time in NBA history?
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even got an answer to my question. I used to, but I forgot the person.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby.
No, I
giving
didn't.
away.
My most overrated basketball player in my mind, like a couple months ago, was actually LeBron James.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points.
Yeah,
and then
he was.
the kickoff to end it.
Cause when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, you go to the championship like 12 times, and then you sit there and only win 4, and you had all this hype and everything when you first came in the league. What in the world would you do? That yeah, I remember it now. But if I had to pick another one, it'll probably stay the same. I ain't gonna lie, it probably would. My man's Johnny Rich with the light. Hey, look, bro, I might be bugging. Whoa. You did not just... You did not just say that about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Wilt Chamberlain was a strong, tall dude. Same thing as Bill Russell. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was hanging with them. He clearly had some skill. You're not about to sit there and say I'm bugging when you just said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the most overrated. You're not about to sit there and tell me I gotta get the hate out of my heart. But bro, bro, you wilding. You's bugging. LeBron ain't even LeBron no more. LeBron is Le GM, Le fired, Le evicted, Le traded, Le tired, Le carry. That man is doing everything in his willpower to keep that team up. But the team wouldn't be so bad if that man didn't sit there and brought in all those whack people. Russell Westbrook. Perfect example. I can't believe. I guess I'm going into a rank jump. Matter of fact, switcheroo. Well, we can run it back. I'm going to run it back with switcheroo. I don't know. Did anyone else have next? I don't think anyone did. Because Des Bryant, he wanted to come in here talking trash as I was ducking, but he didn't even do the stuff he needed to do. Excuse me, ain't my problem. LeBron is Vince McMahon. You're fired. Bruh, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. But you know, Ozarumba, I'm about to trip you out though, cause LeBron is in my top 3 GOATs of all time though. He is in my top 3 GOATs of all time. But you want to know something funny though? He's number 3 for a reason. I'm just letting you know. He's number 3 for a reason. That's it. So even though he's a part of my top 3, he's number 3, guaranteed. I mean, he was still a dog when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks. We got Usman, Shagari, Aminko with the light. Thank you, Usman. Where are you from? Where are you from? And who's your favorite football team? Okay. And Ozrumble, who's your top 3? Because you know, you're entitled to your opinion too. You know what I'm saying? I love your opinion too. Your opinion is dope. Like all the stuff you said was dope. I enjoyed it. We got Sudoku SK. Thank you for the light, man. Much appreciated. Guess we're running a rank jump. Okay, David said he got Mike, Kobe, and Bron. Me, I got Kobe, Mike, and then LeBron. Hold on. What was the Rumba said? Bron, Mike, and then Larry Bird. Hey, hold on. Where my man's Kobe at? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? Where's Kobe? We got, I don't know how to say your first name. I don't want to disrespect you, but I want to say Rebu. Man. No disrespect, homie. No disrespect. Oh, no, I'm not sleeping on Bird. Trust me, I'll take Bird over Kevin Durant and some more. It's just... Stopping his house call right now. He better call that daggone pager. Shoot.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out and
See, you know, you don't find that suspicious. But nah. See, I gotta have Kobe in my top 3. Because if I was to go on my old phone right now and pull it up, I've been saying Kobe's the GOAT since what, 2017, 2018. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Back in high school, I was a sophomore, right? I was a sophomore. Thank you to Farman Ali Randy with the light. I was a sophomore, and my teacher every Monday had us do something called a Monday paper that we could write about anything and everything if we wanted to, and we would have to submit them to her through the class website or something, like through the school jump. And I wrote an entire paper on reasons why Kobe's the greatest of all time compared to Michael Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Kobe fan for real. That's why I got the tattoo on my arm. I don't think y'all can see it, but I'll have to stand up and show y'all. But yeah, big Mamba on my arm. No cap. I got an underrated hooper, Michael Redd. You know something crazy, dog? That is an underrated hooper, because I could have sworn I've only heard his name like once before. I'm gonna have to do some research on him. All right, David, you done put me on to somebody to do some research on. I'm glad you said that.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I'm trying to think of another underrated player.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
How are we gonna forget Jamal Crawford? He is an underrated player. One of the most underrated players of all time. Did we really just forget Jamal Crawford?
Now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hold up.
Jackson
Wait a minute. Something for daggone sure ain't right.
got his receiver. That's Sam
I can't believe I just forgot Jamal Crawford.
upfield across the 45.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up down the right and runs a crossing route. So as a defender, you're not only trailing,
Got Mike Coleman with the light. Join the conversation, dog. Who do you think is the most underrated and most overrated player of all time?
the completion.
Yeah, but we're talking about sixth man of the year, one of the greatest six men of all time, that can score at will at any given moment.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
Got Redwin Lawardi with the light.
Need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Dallas losing by 6 to 16-22.
Play action. Now Jackson.
How are they going to answer back thus far?
That's complete to the fullback Ricard. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up fourth down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the
Well,
sideline.
that's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is.
Okay, David, you got me there. You got me there.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson.
You got me there.
It's Mark Andrews, the tight
Okay, so I got a question for y'all then. Who is the greatest shooter of all time?
Both sides were holding their breath there on
Who
that
is the greatest three-point shooter of all time?
offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in by Duvernay. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away.
He said I'm a Clipper fan, and trust me. I'ma trust you, dog. I'ma trust you. Real talk, I'ma trust you.
Yet, it still resulted in a
You got Hanu Viltanen with the light. You got Suman Dive with the light. What's going on with y'all? Join the conversation. Who do you think is the most underrated and overrated basketball players of all time? And who do you think is the greatest shooter of all time?
Scored
I'm saying Steph. I'm saying Steph with all my chest. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. With all my chest.
Offense ready to go for their
No
next
cap.
drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you
Sit
start
him
thinking
down
about
just
what
like
you're
that.
going to do, you don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25.
Y'all did not see my ankles get taken like that.
66 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I ain't gonna lie, the best dunker of all time is my man's Vince Carter. Best dunker of all time. It's between, okay, best shooter of all time, Stephen Curry. Best dunker of all time, Vince Carter. If that be the second best dunker of all time, give me Dominique Wilkins. That man could throw down. What in the world was Steph doing right there? You getting a little too comfortable. Even though that shot would have been amazing if you made it, but nah. Got Vimlesh with the like. How you doing, Vimlesh? Dang, did I roll through the front first down or not? Let me go ahead and. Who is Kenny Dubs? We got Terrence Jones with the like. What's going on, TJ? Join the conversation. Who do you think is the most underrated basketball player of all time? The most overrated basketball player of all time? Who do you think is the best shooter of all time? And who do you think is the best dunker of all time? Draymond Green and them are on him like white on rice.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
No pain, no gain.
Looks like Warriors is having a good game so far.
14-7 our score. So 1st and 10.
I forgot that was up there for a second. We ain't gonna worry about that though.
At the 47. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
The game lagged, dog. Come on. Are you serious?
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's a great game. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing.
Yo, but David, who is Kenny Dobbs? I mean Kenny Dobbs. Who's that? You got to educate me, homie.
The Bills come to the line to start their next
Got her
drive.
Biba,
And right
the
now
shock
they're
with the
saying,
light.
Let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Fighting his way through
And he ain't gonna fumble that, really?
just short of the 45.
He ain't gonna fumble that at all. Okay.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just
Okay.
gotta know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go.
Okay.
Tuck
All
it
right.
and get all you can.
That's fine.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On the give, this is Singletary.
Got Brian Perez with the 1,000 stars. What's going on, Brian?
If you're a running back, you
Then we got my man's D-Mac with the light. What's going on, D-Mac? I know you watching this playoff game. Alright, bet. And let me ask y'all these 4 questions so y'all can join the conversation that we're having. Most overrated basketball player of all time in NBA history. Who do you think it is? Most underrated basketball player of all time. Who do you think it is? Best shooter of all time. Who do you think it is? And best dunker of all time. Who do you think it is? All 4 of those. Let me know. And we got Brian Perez with another stack. Brian Perez dropping that 2 stack on him real quick. He wants that PlayStation 5. Then we got Ali Khan with the follow in. Like, Ali, join the conversation. Who do you think is the best shooter of all time? And who do you think is the best dunker of all time? And who do you think is the most overrated NBA player of all time and the most underrated NBA player of all time? We have a great discussion. My man Brian Perez with the light. How y'all doing tonight? And are y'all watching this playoff game? I agree. Best dunker of all time, Vince Carter. I agree. Shooter, Steph Curry. I agree.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Yeah, I know that overrated, underrated gonna have you thinking a little bit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. And on target there is Stephon Diggs.
What they doing? Warriors up by 10.
For the extra point.
Great feed. No travel.
It's good, and it is
Whoa, they called that a travel? He established his pivot. We got Sure with the like and Cesar Ortega with the like. That's not a travel. That's not a travel. That was not a travel. His pivot foot stayed down the entire time. He used a double step with his right foot, which was not his pivot foot. His his left foot stayed down the entire time. Come on, ref. Know the rules. Know the rules. How you gonna show the replay? And I seen it live too.
offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Okay, I see Jalen Brunson getting busy real quick.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot
Dang,
that you
Clay.
just can't make. Sometimes you have to
Don't wedgie the ball within the backboard now.
take off and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So they called a foul or something.
They go play action now. Jackson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
I have LeBron as my most overrated player myself. Even though he's still a part of my top 3, he's a part of it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
But who do you think is the most underrated? We got Chin Kaseth with the like. Hopefully I said your name right. I don't want to disrespect you at all, player. But are you watching this NBA playoff game though?
Buffalo offense ready to go.
Yeah, D-Mac, who do you have as your most underrated now?
Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ooh, thank you for that pick, brother.
Body and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Ravens are going to get the
All
football
right.
here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about
Keep it going. Let's keep the wheels running. Let's keep the wheels running.
officially, so second
Yep.
and 2. He'll buy some time right. Catches
Time
made
out,
by
time out.
Marquise Brown. Now the Ravens going to use one of their
Dirk
timeouts
Nowitzki is underrated?
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first
Huh?
half of play.
How?
Back good plays, have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side
What
of
makes
the
you
scouting
think
area.
Dirk Nowitzki's underrated?
The Ravens gonna
I
use
gotta
the
hear
second
this.
of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That's not foul. Spencer Dinwiddie, you soft. You Charmin ultra soft.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the
All right, I'll burn my last time out.
And we're gonna
I'll
get
kick the field goal.
timeout.
This time I'm actually gonna kick a field goal.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Unlike last game, I did a punt into the field goal post.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, all
Okay, Kevin Looney, I see you.
from the left hash should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's
Kind of hard to see my kicking arc. You know what I'm saying? Due to the momentum in this against this team.
second quarter. This is the NFL and it's on EA Sports.
With both of these
That's
offenses
understandable.
going their
Not that you
way,
break it down like that. That's
likely they'll
understandable.
be doing a whole lot at halftime, but the defenses are
My most
definitely
overrated,
making some
my most
adjusting.
underrated
For the call of the
is
second
Steve
half,
Francis.
go back out to Brandon.
He could do everything. You know what I'm saying? He could still shoot a little bit, but that man was a high flyer too. Either that or Gerald Green. How I forget about Gerald Green? He was underrated himself too. He was the person I was looking forward to when it came to winning a championship with the Rockets. But you know, the Rockets was a different story with CP3 and James Harden and Gerald Green and Clint Capella. You know, that's a sad time for me to go back to because I really had the Rockets like this when it came to winning that. Got my man's Kasif Jackhanry. Jack Ronnie. I don't know how to say your name, but I definitely don't want to be disrespectful to you. Sorry if I butchered it or anything. Lead pass to the outside. There we go. But I understand that, DeAndre. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Good. That was actually really good thinking right there. How you feeling about this playoff game, though, bro? Warriors low-key in control. Holding the Mavs up on defense. Now I could have sworn a little birdie told somebody that someone can guard Luka. I don't know who that little birdie is, but the birds were sure chirping yesterday. I tell you that, yesterday in the morning. Good stuff. Wait, that's right. That was your pick. Golden State. Yeah, I know you happy right now. You got a big smile on your face. That was a great pick. That was a great pick.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. Has that happened to you before? No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
43 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it.
Yo, Big O, why you have to explain it like that?
Allen taking it himself.
Oh, he fumbled.
Allen hit.
Dang it.
The football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure
Yeah, my man those Rumba's a big LeBron fan, bro. And he be valid with his points, though. He does be valid.
don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 50
Alright, bet, David.
yards.
I'm gonna check that video out.
Offense out there. They're going for it. Singletary. They'll run for it.
You said you got me, Grandma? What you mean?
He's taken down at the 27. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hit? Gain leverage. Move the other side backwards.
Let me see if I can knock another fumble out of him real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Excuse me.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's
I did say that.
catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He's not lying.
2nd down now. Singletary.
He's fighting for them yards. Okay.
Attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll look to run with Singletary.
Nope.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Oh, if only I could get that pick right there. Even though the pick would have, the pick would have mattered, but my offensive lineman running would not have mattered because he definitely would have lost all his stamina.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
If I get caught lacking with the pass, it's all my fault. I'm just saying.
Play, 3rd and goal. Now Allen.
It's all my fault. I was hoping he was gonna try to run it. You got Pedro Ramirez with the light. What's going on, Pedro?
Here's Bash now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now gonna bring it out.
Good grief. So what happened to my blocker just now?
The 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
My question is, why in the world would he just straight up stop? I was most definitely looking to take it out of bounds.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Got the refs calling some calls right now. I'm not gonna say they're all good calls, but they some calls.
Got him in. It's Brown.
Are you sick?
Taking
Bro, so he's just gonna don't clap for me. You could have been blocking. I'm gonna run the same exact play. Cause I saw something that I don't think he peeped.
To throw is Jackson.
He peeped it. He peeped it. Wait until I look at Kenny Dobbs. Alright, bet. Got Mars Christiana with the light. What's going on? Join the conversation. Who do you think is the most overrated basketball player of all time? The ball movement from the wall. Oh my god. Yo! That ball movement from the Warriors has almost made me bring a tear to my eye. Let me tell you something. Now that's basketball. If I ain't never seen it before, that's basketball right there. Excellent timing, excellent precision. The fake, the look to drive, the kick out to the big one. I just can't get enough of the sport sometimes, dog. I just can't get enough. I really hope y'all watching the game because y'all just missed something amazing, dog. Of course, Jalen Brunson can't leave him wide open even though he just missed. He didn't call him. Alright. Well, all I gotta do is just force another turnover. Come down and do it. Yeah. There's 3 minutes left. I'm not kicking no onside kick yet. Got Amir Shah with the light. What's going on, Amir?
It in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Alright, what's going on? He being in that single back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time defensively.
He's liable to do that. He is. He is liable, but will he though? That's the main question.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback.
Well, I've been hitting this dude with multiple hit sticks. How many hit sticks will it take me for me to get to the center of him fumbling the ball? I just don't know. I keep hearing that he's Wilt's grandson. That's what I keep hearing. And the resemblance is too strong to say no.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Because we all know what Wilt Chamberlain was back in the day. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. But you know, I've seen side-by-side comparisons where people are saying that Jimmy Butler must be Michael Jordan's son too. The resemblance is wild, but I just find the claim wild too. I remember this one time I want to say like 1 or 2 years ago, someone said Bam Adebayo is literally Bam Adebayo is basically is the same as Dwight Howard, but actually drawn in off somebody's memory. I was like, dang. Which was kind of facts, though. If you were to try to remember how to draw Dwight Howard's face and everything out of memory, yeah. That's Bam Adebayo. I ain't gonna cap.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And now on
That's not a
third down,
foul.
they need to get it to the 36.
Please tell me that's not a foul. It's not a foul. You are soft. That's why you're not on the Wizards now. I'm glad we traded you. Even though I was pissed off when we traded you. That's a hit stick, dog. That was a whole hit stick. Way before he got tripped up and fell.
It's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. 5 yards is the tally on first down.
Got John Madden with the like.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
Offensive foul.
College, and have that in the NFL. The miracle of the medal lands. All they had to do was
Yeah, that's game, folks. That is game.
one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
Man, I'm trying to get some dubs, bro. I'm trying to get some dubs. That's an offensive foul. They gotta review that. They tripping. That's game. Let's get the GGs in the chat.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to
Anyone
win
want next game?
win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like
Does
this,
anyone want next
every
game?
team wants.
Got Okai Emmanuel with the like.
Let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us.
Jordan Poole, wide open. Another 3. You're going into another rank jump. You can tell Klay Thompson's fundamentally sound with his jump shot. Because anytime he catches the ball, he's ready to shoot. His hands are automatically like he's ready to shoot. And you got Andrew Wiggins hitting his 3. He has 15 points already. Wow. Dallas not looking so good.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this
Yeah.
loud crowd.
Wiggins
And
do
through
have
a
15.
sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up.
Dallas looking pretty cold right now. I understand it's game 1, yes, but they're gonna have to fix something quick if they're playing offense like that against that defense.
Taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a band. They gonna have to be on some other type of time.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flushed out right. Man open. That's Byron Pringle complete.
I was playing
Gets
zone,
this one just
so
shy of the 40
yeah.
down at the 39. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high.
I gotta make my defensive adjustments, that's right.
And gave up a bigger one instead.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Mahomes.
He just got that, and I couldn't. Okay.
And he's corralled, but not before
I see how this is gonna go. I'm glad he's making the offense hurry up, though.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey.
That's fine.
33 yards. And the Chiefs are
Just wait until it's time for me to
on the road here in Baltimore.
change my defense right now. I'm go ahead and do that real quick, because that's not happening again. Come on.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
I tried to spin that.
Probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Now 3 at 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable
Alright,
kid.
let me see
Come out of
something.
Ohio
What can I
State,
get away with?
carried the ball every time
Oh, we
they
got
thought
Pinky in the
something.
building. What's going on, Pinky?
Defenses and able to break
You watching the playoff game tonight, bro?
J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 2nd
The
down.
Mavericks ain't looking so hot. Give me your ankles. Ankles on aisle 4, 5, and 6.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice skinny gain.
Okay, Curry.
They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across.
Dirk Nowitzki's out there again. Okay, showing support and love.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll maneuver his way
Andrew Wiggins with a he's ready to hit another 3.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Curry with a 3.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an
I saw he was coming down to X. So I was like, all right, that's perfect. So now I can throw it to B without no problem.
First thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. That is caught. Rashawn Bateman. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all.
I'm trying to get into that 1 yard line. I'm gonna start scoring.
Obviously, no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown.
Start finessing my way through that jump.
But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now they got...
Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
That's not a travel. I gotta see the. I gotta see the. I gotta see the replay. I gotta see the replay. I have to see the replay. Cause he almost shook Luka out his shoes with that jab step. With that jab step and go. Good defense. Andrew Wiggins is clamping up. They is on Luka.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They is on him.
Simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. On second down and 4.
Get over here!
The sack by Justin Ellis. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Taking a deep shot here for Harden.
Ain't no way. I was about to say.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Gotta punt that jump. Oh no, we're not. Okay.
Give up an opening drive
Hold that.
touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going
Play
back
cover
out
two
there,
again.
recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Complete. The tight end
Oh, you couldn't stop him.
and they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close.
You want to
but
punt it?
credit
That's fine.
him. Really
That's
good
fine.
effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field or picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Of course, Marlon Humphrey's getting burnt.
Just shy of midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Steps away to his left.
You want to cause that man to fumble very, very soon. He wants to keep running like that.
Keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
Yep.
But once the
Have
pressure
time
puts
to
his
reach
eyes
for a
down to
point.
see the rush, it was time to make a break for him.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure.
Nope.
They'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. So just 3 yards.
Got 3 yards. I didn't want him to get that many yards, but it's okay. I'm not tripping.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
How's he going to put him on the wrong person? Ain't like it matters because he went to the opposite side.
Will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
He lucky he threw that away.
He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete to Hill. And down he goes,
He should
taking
go
it
to stop
inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
That was just perfect pass timing.
Let's go, fellas.
Mahomes to throw once more, escaping the pressure right. And it's an easy yard
Do that again. He's fumbling. Please do that again. He's going to fumble.
for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
There's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Let's go.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll
Let's
take
go.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Great spin back.
He's got it past the 30
Hi.
before he's hit.
What's going on, Ma?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the
We got Monteza Khalis Ahmad with the light. What's going on, yo?
Now it's Jackson.
Got my mom with the light.
7 yards to pick up there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's got some space here.
Somebody clip that.
Taken down, but not before he runs
Somebody
it past
clip
the
that.
50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop him. First half of play.
All right.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
I took that gamble.
Complete.
Got it.
Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
Karan Malakar with the light. What's going on, Karan? Got my mom with the share. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm really trying to debate though, because I'm not in my field goal range, but I'm about to be though.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
On the outside.
Find Dobbins out
Go.
of the backfield. And he'll be
I can fit one more play in.
down as the tackle's
So,
made at the Chiefs 33. The
take
Ravens
this
gonna use
time.
the second
Run a toss play.
as they'll stop the
See if
clock
I can
with
get into
12
the end
seconds
zone.
to
If I
go.
can't, I'm just gonna kick the field goal.
Edwards now on 1st and 10.
He gonna roll over. That's fine.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first
That looked like it was
half.
gonna be a touchdown too, but it's all good. It's all good. We got Griff's Gaming Network, aka Big Game James, with the light. What's going on, James?
Timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right
All
hash,
right.
this from 44 yards.
I think we get the ball back at the end.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters
If we do, that means we can come down the field and score. It'll be a 2-possession game.
on EA Sports.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and
We
Charles.
got Shaq,
Halftime over.
Kenny, EJ, Dwayne Wade.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume.
Thank you for making me even closer to my end zone. Thank you. Or to your end zone. I'm about to score in.
Start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their
Hold on
key
one
plays
second.
each and
Yeah,
every
he
week
can
to
go
their
just
coach
like
out there.
that.
And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency.
Oh my
you talked about.
gosh, hold on.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Wow. He gonna quit like that? Alright. On to the next one. Make sure I got my offense and my defense. I made him quit. I made him quit. Yep, GG's in the chat. I haven't played the Colts. I don't know what the Colts play like, or whoever uses the Colts play like.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
All right. We need another jump. Let's go.
They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Sit down.
He's up across the 25 and down at
Use
the
them hit
28.
sticks. All right. See what he's looking like in the zone. Oh, they got too short up on that jump for the halftime show.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities.
I mean, it's too short, so you can't hang with the big dogs. Stay on the porch, not blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying?
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the
Probably the only too short song I do now. And that was due to 2K13. And let me tell you something. That game was fire, and the soundtrack was fire.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a
I think
game.
Carson Wentz is still mobile on this jump. I don't know how mobile he is, but we gonna find out.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through. There's nothing but room to win. Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
First and 10, Taylor now. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and then
Why they get all bunched up like that? Like a bunch of
Nicely bit off, a pretty
like a
decent
bunch of
play.
ants.
second down at 4.
We have MD Jahinger with the light. What's going on, MD?
To Taylor. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Switch to the shotgun. Okay. Everybody stay on y'all, man. Tried to stiff on me so hard my neck snapped back. Okay. That's not football. Yes, it is, but good grief.
I know that we go into these
Okay.
meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get
Simon Sunder Sharda, thank you for the light. I don't know if I said your name correctly, but I did not mean any
in this
disrespect.
case, one capitalized, and the others you said had a chance.
Thank you. How many hit sticks is it gonna take?
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When you break a couple of tackles, I mean, this he was really trying to
Let's see how he reacts if I come out in a run straight off.
People are gonna come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I mean, you don't know the controls. You're gonna have to take the time out to learn the controls.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews.
Like, there's a lot to WWE 2K22. When it comes to combos, there's certain if whoever you're playing with is pressing a button, you have to guess what button they're pressing when it comes to a combo. Or if they try to grab you, you have to guess what button they're about to press after that grab. There's a lot to it. It's more complicated, low key.
Have 'em on the move on first down.
My day was fine. How was yours?
They go play action now. Jackson.
My day just got even better because I'm on stream with y'all, and I am watching the NBA.
Shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Yeah, see.
On first down, Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down
Luka
at the line of
18,
scrimmage.
4 and 2. But what are they gonna do to
No gain on the play.
stop him? Or what are they gonna do to keep the pressure up on the
Even if he
team?
had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Oh, it's complete.
Let's go.
Diving grab there by Brown. No
See, your day was
score
long.
after one.
Got Michelle Robinson with the like. What's going on, Michelle? How was your day? And are you watching the NBA playoffs? Because this game has been amazing so far.
First
I mean, you can YouTube it and everything, but YouTube ain't gonna help you but so much. You got to learn how to do it on the controller too.
and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a
I
yard.
strongly suggest you do the tutorial.
Size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job.
Do the tutorial, then watch YouTube
Not allowing
videos.
him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Once more, Edwards.
My blocker got in my way.
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a
I feel like you were to do the I feel like you were to do the I can't talk. Sound like a mumble rapper for right now. If you were to
It just never materialized.
do the tutorial first, you will be able to know some of the controls already and be able to know what you're looking at
stop here on 3rd and goal.
through the YouTube video instead of looking at the YouTube video, watching them do something that you just don't know how to do yet. You know what I'm saying?
Dobbins. And he is in.
Got him with that RPO. Let's go. Luka might average 28, 9, and 8 the entire series, if not more. Yeah, he could. But will the Warriors be in the league like they are now while he's already looking like he's ready to average that? Because he can average that all he wants, but how much will it benefit them if the Warriors have the lead the entire game?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And it's out.
Mesfin Tesfaye with the like. Benny Pa with the like. I'm really trying to get this dub right here.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory. So
Stop him right there.
Get over here!
was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the back.
If he averages 33 points with double-digit assists, they win games. We just gonna have to see, because my question is this: who is going to allow him to score that much? Because Andrew Wiggins is already locking him up low key, and then you already have Kevin Looney guarding him now. The only way he's gonna get past Kevin Looney is if he beats him with a quick step.
And then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
Third quarter
trying to
has
get back at 'em.
begun.
Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I don't even know what play I just called. Oh, that's a good play anyway.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And this is why aggressive defense defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter.
Yeah, he's on pace, but he's gonna have to get stopped.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes time, we'll be off to Orlando where John
Curry plucked him.
will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
He plucked them and he shot the 3 on them.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's gonna have a first down here as he gets
Curry got 15, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Looks like he's pacing to get average something like that too. They just stripped him again. Lay. They on them on defense. They are on them on defense right now.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Andrew Wiggins. Catch and shoot. Oh, he missed.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Lucas not making any more shots right now.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 20.
I'm about to say, who is he passing it to? Another one. Go ahead, Curry. Go ahead. Tell him who you is. Tell him who you is. Go ahead.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception, that led to a touchdown. So
His hand was up,
deficit early on.
but the ball was gonna go through that net.
So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back
That
in
man's
this game?
Curry ain't playing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Looking deep for Hilton. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
He quit. Anyone else want next game? Or am I going to be climbing up the ranks today? What? Jack Harlow and Kawhi and White Man Can't Jump no, in the new movie? Facts. Well, I guess I'm playing another rank jump. I mean, what do they expect? I'm just playing the game. Got a Detroit Lions user. You wildin'. You wildin'.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to
They're
you
coming out
from
with another Jurassic
Field here
Park.
in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from
Another one?
tunnels just a
How
short
many
time
are
ago.
there?
And of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for
I never watched well, I'm not gonna say I never watched a single Jurassic Park, but if I have, I only seen bits and pieces of it, and I was really not interested. We got RK Child Harry with the light. What's going on, RK? Join the conversation. Are you watching the Golden State Warriors game right now? Golden State Warriors looking like they ain't playing. They on the Dallas Mavericks like, whew. I just said white on rice, but I can't even say white on rice no more. They on them worse.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
a straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the
so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Goff on first down. This one taken in by Cephas.
Hold up. What's the momentum thing? Home team accelerates slightly faster.
Right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it?
So they move a little bit faster themselves.
And he handled it well and picked up the first
They
down.
accelerate faster with their movement. Okay. All because they're in Motor City. Because that's what it's called. That's cool. That's tough.
Closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense.
Alright, they got a fast breakdown. Okay.
They gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Bro, that's not even a juke. If I was able to hit him, that's not a juke.
But this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back.
And how did he throw me off like that? That's definitely not no X factor.
On first down, it's gone. Open man right side is St. Brown.
If only I was a little bit quicker, I could have got that pick.
He'll be down at the 30.
Now I'm about to play some zone, figure out what he's trying to do.
They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Okay.
On second down,
There we go.
and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Go right back in the man, see how he's gonna play this. I'm gonna play that line.
Throwing on third, Goff. He gets this
I tried to switch back to the middle linebacker, but it's fine.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Great lay.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain.
Calais
Points that they just had.
Thompson.
The last run got
That
3.
amazing
Now
layup.
here's second and 7.
That was about to be a nice assist too.
Here's Goff. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Alright.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Another gun play. So we're just gonna see how he works with this blitz right here.
Opening drive, but this is third down.
I'm gonna handle Clark. See how he's gonna deal with this.
To throw is Goff.
Let's go.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
You saw how we got wiggly just now? You saw how we just got wiggly just now? Let's go.
That's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely.
Had to line up all my
perfect start
blocks.
for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They
I like
line
that
them
right
up in
there.
field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right
I
here
like
out the
that.
gate.
And he'll
Spread
work
that
this
line.
forward
Spread
for
that
about
line for me
3
real
and
quick.
second down.
Spread that line for me. I'm going straight through the through the middle.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Get off me. You not know who I am? I'm J.K. Dobbins.
Before he's brought down. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football.
The top star center for the month of May thus far is number 1, Brian Perez at 31,000. Second place, Ozarumba, 28,900. And third place, Cousin Ty at 17,700. And don't forget, you can always request to join the GANTT Gaming group. We are accepting all requests within forever. So don't be afraid to try to join the group. We will accept you.
The effort there, the ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Okay, I didn't. Perfect.
The extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Okay, Andrew Wiggins is missing way too many three. Nah, this ain't Derrick Henry and them. But the way he did throw my middle linebacker, this random running back on this team, he low key something. Oh no, there is. I mean, he's not the OP one, but this dude kind of serious. His running back threw me over his shoulder when I tried to hit stick him, and they said user juke. Yeah, okay, he juked me by throwing me over his shoulder like I'm a piece of log. Ooh, thank you. I looked at that. Let's go. Yeah, the colors are similar. You got light blue, silver. The Titans just add orange or like a little red to theirs. You know what I'm saying? But your mind is in the right place though, because you know the colors are very similar. Oh yeah, that's right.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I don't care how late that was, you know what I'm saying? It was mad late, but I don't care how late it was, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not late to family functions. Even though I don't be one to help, so I might as well show up late. Can you help put the waters in the cooler? No. I came here to eat. Eat, grab a plate, and leave. No, I'm stuck. I might hit 50. I don't know. Oh. That's another one. Another one. Let's go. I think it's safe to say if I score on this drive, he quits. I think it's safe to say that.
Essentially, he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't actually have a number one favorite for real. I will say this. I do love them all because from every fast food place that I can think of, I have a usual. No cap. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love all the fast food places. I have a usual for all of them. It doesn't even matter to me. Breakfast or lunch, it don't matter.
Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
But with variety, I would probably have to say Burger King.
33 yards.
The
Kind
timing
of.
was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field.
Oh, he quit. I did tell you. Go back. Look, go back to our old messages. Go back to our old messages. He is a scrub. Now, he was a scrub. He was a scrub before Goku met Vegeta and them. You did. Unless I didn't straight up to... Actually, no, we told you yesterday. Yeah, Goku and Piccolo were never really friends. That was the first time they worked together and they weren't friends, but they were acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time they actually worked together. The time that they never fought. He's the reason why he transitioned, but he's not the person that made Goku transition. Piccolo made Goku transition. Goku was very weak at that time. That was the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. That's when they got Gohan back. So here's the story. Raditz took Gohan. Piccolo saw. Piccolo and Goku was like, you know what, let's just work together. Because Piccolo didn't like Raditz either. It was like a my enemy of my enemy is my friend type time. And Goku and Piccolo could not 1v1 Raditz at all. And even when they were trying to double team him, they couldn't get him at all. Until Goku had him in the full Nelson lock. Raditz tried to move and everything. Goku wouldn't let go. Until Raditz hit that, I promise I would never do it again. And Goku let go the first time. But then the second time, Piccolo was charging a special beam cannon like this. And it took Piccolo like 5 minutes to charge it because it was a brand new technique he's been working on. So when Goku had him locked in for the second time, Piccolo shot the special beam cannon. And it pierced Raditz's chest. And it pierced Goku's chest, flying out his back. And that's what led to Goku and Raditz transitioning. Goku transitioned after Raditz because Raditz was still talking. Actually, no. Goku transitioned before Raditz. Because Raditz he was in the middle of transitioning, but he was talking, saying that Vegeta and Nappa were on their way in a year. And Piccolo just finished him off or whatever. And yeah. Raditz might be the reason why he transitioned, but he's not the person that made Goku transition. And Goku was very, very weak at the time compared to Raditz. So is he goated? I mean, kind of, but at the same time, like, he's so weak compared to now. Like, yeah, because remember, they didn't know what a Saiyan was. They didn't even really know that Goku was a Saiyan, except for when he had his tail and stuff, and he wasn't like a normal human. Because remember, the first time Bulma met Goku, she shot him with an actual gun. And the bullets did nothing to him. But with that being said, I mean, yeah, Raditz was the boss character at one point, in the very beginning. And Raditz was so weak compared to Vegeta and Nappa that he was the reason, well, besides being Goku's brother, another reason why he went there, I guess you could say. Gohan. Raditz can go full force and punch Gohan in the face, and Gohan wouldn't flinch. Gohan wouldn't do anything. I don't even think he would move. He'll just be sitting there like this. That is how weak Raditz is. Now, if they bring Raditz back and he's brand new and he's more powerful, I'll hit you back up on that. But Raditz is so weak now. He's still stronger than Yamcha, probably. Never mind, I doubt it. But he was the first boss of Dragon Ball Z. Honestly. So yeah, I give him some credit, but he was the very first. He's not that strong compared to everybody else. Definitely not that strong compared to everybody else.
They stop him for no gain. He needed two, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Just on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense.
In straight up battle, Vegeta will win against Goku. Goku plays mind games and is not as smart as Vegeta is.
Interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
In Dragon Ball Super, Goku is an idiot. And Vegeta might know more common sense stuff, but Vegeta has no type. That's a good pick. Vegeta has no. Well, he's kind of near now, but he was nowhere near battle IQ with Goku. Goku's battle IQ is crazy. From all the martial arts he's learned, from all the martial arts tournaments he's had. Well, yeah, that's because Vegeta wants to finish people off. Goku always tried to help people. So, just like how he let Vegeta live when he could have told Krillin to kill him. But he was like, nah, don't kill him. Because he always tried to get people to be good. And Goku doesn't play mind games at all. He just fights. He gets excited. His Saiyan blood gets him excited to fight powerful opponents. And Vegeta is one of the strongest, but like I said, I still think it will be a draw. There's a lot of people saying that Ultra Ego Vegeta beats Master Ultra Instinct Goku, possibly, but I still feel like it would end in a draw.
Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to get this inside.
Who is better in terms of self-growth? I feel like Goku has not really much character. Vegeta. Well, they downgraded Goku's character. Goku's character. How do I say it? Goku's character has been almost the same since a child, but his development as a character has grown. From a child that didn't know what is what, Goku was never dumb until now. That's the problem. That's what people get misconstrued now. Goku was very smart. He learned from every fight. He always had good techniques to trick people low-key. He used his mind in fights. But people just call him dumb now because that's how they portrayed him in Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Z? Okay, from Dragon Ball, when he was a kid, Goku was a kid that did not know much of anything at all. You know what I'm saying? He was learning around the world. And he wanted to protect his friends. You know what I'm saying? But his friends became the world in Dragon Ball Z when he realized that people like Raditz would come from space or anything. They would try to infiltrate the Earth. So he became an earthly person to yeah. No, he is smart. He is actually smart. He's a protector. He's a protector. The stuff that he would do would seem dumb, but even when I think about it, it's not stupid at all. Because it was mainly sacrificing himself. He was the protector of the Earth. That's the reason why he kept getting stronger. He said he wants to protect the Earth, protect his friends, protect the place that they live on. But in Dragon Ball Super, he wants to get stronger to become the strongest, which is stupid. Not really. Because if that was the case, then no, I disagree. Because if that was the case, how would he know that if he doesn't know his own strength, then how would he know that he wasn't stronger than Cell when it came to fighting Gohan? If he didn't know his strength, why didn't he just fight Cell himself the entire time and didn't ask Gohan to join in? How did he know that Gohan had more potential and was stronger than him? If that was the case, that's not it. That's not the reason. He was never that stupid. Everything he basically did was for a reason. Even when he was fighting Frieza, when he was underwater. Exactly.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
But when it came to common sense of what he wanted in the world, how to protect it, and then put his battle on IQ at the top, he's smart. And he was learning as he grew in Dragon Ball Z. This is when he hit Dragon Ball Super. The dude didn't even know he didn't even know what a kiss was. What type of stupid stuff is that? But that's the thing. You don't need to know your own strength to know you need more. But here's my thing. He had Gohan. Which strength did he really need more if he had Gohan? That's the reason why he had Gohan fight Cell. That's like that exactly. The writers ruined him. That's like me playing a fighting game that my son plays, and I play it too. I know a lot about it, but my son knows a lot about it too. But I know he can beat it himself. If I can't beat it, I'm gonna hand it off to my son, and my son beats it because I know my son can do it. It's just like that. What skill do I have to learn when he already has enough knowledge on the game as I do? Well, he barely knows the game as much as I do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the writers ruined him terribly. There's only one time I can tolerate Goku being very stupid, and that's in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. If it's not Dragon Ball Z Abridged, then why is he stupid? He has no point in being stupid. Trunks, what did you just do? Gave her a kiss. What's a kiss? But he has 2 kids. So does this mean that he was on straight demon time for most of his time or something? And you can't call Goku overrated either, because he is the strongest main character of anime history right now. Like, yeah, they ruined Gohan's legacy because Akira Toriyama liked the fact that he was a scholar, that he liked writing him as a scholar. This is the first stop of my man's Big Time Joe with Twitch. First stop of the GANTT tour. GANTT family tour, I should say. Yeah, Goku chased that monkey around for training. On King Kai's planet, he chased that monkey around for training. And he outsmarted King Kai because King Kai's planet has 10 times the Earth's gravity. So he took a few of his weighted clothing off and ran the other way and got him. If that's not intelligence, then what is that? Yes, sir. I know exactly how you're going to do it, Big Time Joe. Vegeta stronger than Goku. How about this, Uncle Tut? The Dragon Ball Super manga comes out in a few days, either tomorrow or Friday, I think. There's some rumors out there where they made Ultra Ego irrelevant. I don't know how true that is. I'm gonna say that they're equal. But a lot of people are saying that Ultra Ego Vegeta is stronger than Goku. So you might be right. But we will see. That's all I'm gonna say. I will read. I will listen to the manga and find out. Let me know if you want the link. You are gonna be so lost. But hey. Like I just said, they might make him irrelevant. Due to the rumors and spoilers I've seen low-key. Did I want to see the spoilers? No, but you know how it is when you accidentally read a YouTube title. But then again, it could be clickbait. I don't know. I'm still gonna say that they're equal.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out.
Remember, I love them equally, so whoever's stronger is stronger. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it's time for Vegeta to get his shine anyway. For real.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll start with the option. First down and more for Jackson.
Yes, sir. We gonna answer back.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
You know what, Uncle Tut? I got a question for you. My man's Big Time Joe coming through on YouTube. Yes, sir. Second stop, round 2. Alright, Uncle Tut. I got a question for you now. Because I know how you like boxing and MMA. If you had to pick between Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, what would it be? Remember, Ultra Instinct is you moving upon instinct without having to think. You're striking, you're dodging, you're almost untouchable. But with Ultra Ego, you're mentally insane where you want to destroy this dude. So much to the point that every time you get punched, you get stronger. The more fighting spirit you have, you get stronger. The more damage you can deal back to dude for hitting you. So close to a house call. If you had to pick, which one would you choose? Big Time Joe just came through with all 3 platforms. Yes, sir. Nothing but love, homie. Final stop.
They'll start by running the option to the right. That's a room to maneuver. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Oh, now we're having a discussion about Dragon Ball between Goku and Vegeta. Whose form, what technique would you use, like in real life?
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Grandma.
Second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Ankles. Thanks for pushing me even further up.
Down at the Chargers 21. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited
Let me
on
see
offense.
something.
And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the middle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there.
He almost read that like a book too. Actually, no, he did read that like a book.
First down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Refocus.
From the red zone now,
You didn't miss much.
Jackson on first
You
down.
didn't miss much.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second
Alright, let me
down.
put Devontae Freeman
And that was
in.
not a bad scramble there
JK.
on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 4.
To be able to respond instinctively rather than needing the brain to actively correlate or send messages to the body is the way to go. If my fighting style can be instinctive hold on, I gotta finish it after this run.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore
If my fighting style can be as instinctive as it is for me to breathe subconsciously, then that will always be.
And the Ravens
Okay.
have taken the lead.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So you would most definitely go Ultra Instinct. That is tough.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
And I thought Ali would probably be Ultra Instinct because you know he has some good head movement and he can dodge a lot and he's quick on his feet to move around you. I thought Ali would be Ultra Instinct, not Ultra Ego. But that makes sense. Yeah. True. Like you would have to see the manga where Vegeta went Ultra Ego. He just took shots for no reason, just to gain more power. I was just like, dang, he doesn't care. Like he went battle crazy, and I enjoyed it.
Now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the pitch and catch good for 11.
Okay.
And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's see if I can.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Open man for him. He's got it. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I like how they work the tight end on a
Oh
nice little
yeah,
line
that's
out
right.
there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch
Yeah.
the ball. He's going to run away from you.
I'm gonna start writing them down very, very soon. I gotta reformat them too. Cause I'm trying to make them as what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking to make them as technical as possible. Cause I want the story to actually be like a story, not no crazy fanboy BS. Nah, I mean this is gonna be a real story where you feel it within each character.
Get over here!
Hey, like I said, hey, watch those videos or whatever, and I got you, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Dragon Ball is legit. That everybody says there's no plot, there's no story. Hey, you don't think. So, which would be Ultra? See, Ultra Ego is nothing but destruction key, and it's all in your hands, it's in your entire body. It's even in your aura. If someone were to like punch me, and I can just punch them as hard as I can, and I can just like destroy them, like take them away, that would be tough. But at the same time, do I really feel like getting hit? But I can just move instinctively and just flow. I mean, you're gonna get hit, of course, a few times in Master Ultra Instinct, but you're still gonna be reacting off instinct. I ain't gonna lie, I can't choose between the both of them because I love them all. I love them both. They work so well together. If it was up to me, I'll have both. For real. It was Ali's strength that allowed him to sustain the damage to begin with. Then his ego forgot the abuse he had taken and allowed him to think in terms of invincibility. So be it. All about the participant. Wow, that's. Thank you for enlightening me that for that. Did I just say enlighten? That's enlighten. I can't even pronounce the word right now. Enlightening. Am I saying that wrong or am I saying that right? Now that I'm saying it, it doesn't sound right. Maybe I'm tripping. That's what I was thinking. I used the option. I couldn't use the option. Yep.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big
Alter ego is an obsessive form of relentlessness like Tyson, and what that's exactly what Vegeta is. I was saying it right. Okay.
Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
That's exactly what Vegeta is. He was relentless. He was battle crazed. He was fight me, hit me.
Come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side.
The same strike that put Goku down. It was a pinpoint because the dude named Gas. No, the dude. Yeah, wait, no. The dude named Granola is like a sniper type jump. He's a pinpointer. He can look at your pressure points and get you. He hit Goku with it one time, and it put Goku down. It was a straight hand shot, straight like this to his stomach. He did the same thing to Vegeta, but Vegeta was already feeling like was already ready to go into Ultra Ego, so he just took it, and he got even more powerful. I was like, dang. I like Vegeta because though his nature is bad, he still shows signs of compassion, even towards Goku sometimes. Yes. Oh my gosh. I was waiting for him to cut out. It was okay. Yeah. I'm not even lying, because I got the perfect example for you. Right after they murked Kid Buu. After they defeated Kid Buu, Goku lowered himself down. Vegeta was already exhausted. Vegeta was on his knees and hands. And he looked at Goku, and Goku looked at him. Mixed and they just both. I was like, that's tough. Because you would think, like, 3 seasons ago, they hated each other. They were fighting. They were almost fighting to the death. You know what I'm saying? But then later, they just, you know what I'm saying? They protected their families. I'm just like, that's what I like to see. But on the other hand of that, notice how I said when they protected their families and the world, kind of, after Kid Buu destroyed the Earth, though. In the manga, a couple months ago, in one of the episodes, Goku proceeded to save Vegeta, and Vegeta got so mad at Goku that he actually kicked the living mess out of Goku because he saved him, saying this is his fight and they have nothing to save because they're not on Earth. They're on a different planet. So he didn't care. He wants to fight for himself. He said he only fights with Goku just to save the Earth and save their families. If it's not under that condition, he just don't care. He's fighting by himself. Total turnaround in his character development, but what can I say? Great touchdown from this guy. Yep. Yeah, I enjoy it too. I do enjoy it, but sometimes the writers even mess up. You know what? I love Akira Toriyama. He's the man that made a big piece of my childhood. I give him all the flowers in the world. But you know how annoying it is for me to realize that how much he has forgotten? How do you forget an entire character? That man right there pisses me off sometimes.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
It's 29-21. I'm losing. I got a minute and 30 seconds to score. I gotta score and then also get a 2-point conversion. Excuse me.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
Reason why he said he forgot it was because when Goten and Kid Trunks were born, he forgot to put tails on it. Because when Gohan was born, he had a tail himself. But Gohan had his tail taken away because he turned into a Grade 8 before Vegeta and Nappa arrived when he was a little kid. And it just never grew back. tails are supposed to go back and everything, but it just didn't grow back. Yeah, he forgot Launch from Dragon Ball. He forgot about her. He got that Saiyans had tails. He kept changing the hair color of Bulma and whatever. Well, Trunks. Well, I don't know if that was actually him or not, but basically, I'm mad that he keeps forgetting stuff. But hey, I used to hate I used to hate the direction that the show was going, but now I'm actually loving it because the whole Ultra Instinct type time. Oh, that's another pick. That's game. The Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego philosophy of it all. That right there, I actually do enjoy, and I like it. So kudos to them. I just hope that they do something special with my man's Broly. Because you know what I'm saying?
Cannot do anything but run the ball with quarterbacks.
Were you bugging, or did Piccolo and Goku train together? Yeah, they did. Yeah. They trained together to teach Gohan. They trained together to teach Gohan. Because Gohan was around 10 or 11 years old. This was before the Cell games. This is when Gohan was learning to be. This was like before Gohan was learning to become a Super Saiyan. I'm gonna say, yeah, it was. Most definitely was. No, because Goku and Piccolo were almost on the same level type time, I want to say. And they were mainly just training Gohan. Because even Piccolo noticed the type of potential Gohan had. That's why Piccolo trained Gohan when Goku was gone until he came back. Gohan. That video I sent you when Gohan was Super Saiyan 2, that was the thing. And it wasn't even a tournament. It wasn't. The Cell games wasn't even a tournament. It started out with Goku. It started out with Goku versus Cell, and Goku stopped because Goku was trying his hardest, and he knew he couldn't beat Cell, but he did know who could. Gohan. Everybody thought it was a stupid decision. Everybody thought he was going to get Gohan transitioned. No. Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2. And yeah, the rest is history with Cell. And that's what's up. That is what's up. Cause Dragon Ball, yeah, I love Dragon Ball because they do a lot. GG's in the chat. Well, I mean, that's cool that you mastered discipline through Dragon Ball, but even Goku's Master Roshi, can't even master discipline, if you know what I mean. Not even gonna lie, his training before the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super was literally having one of the characters, I want to say it's this character like a cat or something, like a flying cat named Puar. The character could morph into like different types of people and stuff. So it would morph into a female. And that man, Master Roshi, he really had to overcome that in order to be able to fight and not worry. So Master Roshi, yeah, that man right there, that man was crazy. I feel that. But you wanna know something crazy though? Goku remembers Grandpa Gohan in his fight in one of Goku's first tournaments, because Grandpa Gohan had came back. He didn't come back to life, but he was on Earth with his halo over his head, and he was in the tournament too. And Goku was a little kid, and they had an amazing fight, straight martial arts, like back in actual Dragon Ball days. Goku was a child, and in one of the Dragon Ball Super episodes, that man Goku was right at that same exact stage and performed every single move that he had performed against Grandpa Gohan, as he remembered every single technique. I was like, wow. Because when I first saw that, it was like on a video. I was like, oh, he really did. And it blows my mind. It's like, dog, he even jumped in the air. He kicked a few times. I was like, dog, he really remembers the fight with Grandpa Gohan. But now, in the new Dragon Ball Super manga coming out soon, he's gonna be he's already remembered his dad and mom. But what else are they about to do? I already know. Sadly, due to the internet. I told you, it's cold streets when you know Dragon Ball manga is about to come out in like a week or so, and people just start spamming videos about what's going to happen. Got the thumbnails up, you got the titles up. I'm sitting there trying to look somewhere else, about to go cross-eyed while looking at my phone, trying not to read the title nor look at the thumbnail. One eye about to be going up, the other one going down as soon as I scroll or get out the YouTube app. It's like, dog, can I avoid this? Let me be surprised. Nah. About to look like that one dude from Grown Ups 2. He said, Suicide 35 off the top, rock. Suicide 35. My mama was pregnant with me. And his eyes looked. Yo, I love that movie. It don't even be randomly. Well, it don't randomly pop up, but it's like I be on YouTube and I got the people that read the mangas and breaks them down and stuff like that on notifications, just so I know when it actually comes out. But they really be like, oh, this and this and this and this. Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 85 spoilers at the very end of the title. I'm just sitting there like, bro, you can't just say spoiler alert Dragon Ball Super manga news real fast, not just what's really gonna happen and then say spoilers. Like, bro, come on, you're wasting my time, breaking my heart. Like, I don't want to learn from you about this. Okay. That's what we do, Madden. That's what we do. Like, man, they be blowing me with that. And they be having a whole thumbnail. Like, I actually have to look down and then swipe. I've already seen Goku in the whatchamacallit. I've seen Goku in his dad's clothes. That's the spoiler.
They go play action with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Like, bro. And I can actually say it because I already know everybody else don't really watch Dragon Ball like that, or even kept up with the manga, so they're gonna find out sooner than later within the show. And you're lost, though. Like, you'll be lost in it, so you really wouldn't even know. I mean, dang, like, how they gonna do that? Part of me be sitting there like, yeah, let me go ahead and sign out of all of my YouTube accounts until the 20th of every month. But, you know, can't do that because I have other people I like to watch on YouTube.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And he gets gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm.
Nah, because they be having other Dragon Ball news concerning the movie and stuff that I would actually like to hear about. Like, as long as they don't spoil the ending or anything, which I don't think they're gonna do, of course.
Now Jackson.
They might spoil who's gonna be in it, which I would kind of be not upset. I'll feel some type of way.
Getting us inside the 25.
But
Jackson quickly out to Watkins.
give me your ankles.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second.
I'm not tripping though.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for
I want to see Cooler be brought back. That's what I really want to see, low key, as like a new villain. But the only way they could bring Cooler back in my way is to have Vegeta murk Frieza. And you, like I just said, Vegeta does have Destruction Key, and Destruction Key can erase you from existence. Not make you a ghost or nothing. It can erase ghosts too, so that wouldn't even matter. You're like erased from existence. You're gone permanently. Vegeta does that because of all the history between him and Frieza. Next thing you know, they bring in Cooler. They bring in Frieza's brother Cooler, and have a big fight like that.
Now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now, second and goal.
To help save this planet. Okay, question. Are you just saying pure Dragon Ball, like the entire Dragon Ball franchise? Or are you saying just strictly Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball Z Kai? No Dragon Ball Super, just strictly Dragon Ball Z.
Here's Jackson.
Because if you're going to say like the entire franchise, then yeah, give me don't even give me Goku and Vegeta. Give me Beerus, Whis. No. Give me Beerus, Grand Priest. No, don't even give me Beerus at that point. Give me Whis, Grand Priest, and Xeno. That's all I need. In all of Dragon Ball franchise. Like the entire Dragon Ball franchise. That's all I need.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Edwards. They'll take it into the end zone.
But strictly Dragon Ball Z?
Gus Edwards taking it in from a
Without God Key and all that. Give me
here on their opening drive.
to save the world. Give me Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo, I guess. No, Gohan. Piccolo, no. Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. For strictly Dragon Ball Z Kai. Or Dragon Ball Z, whichever one. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's still Dragon Ball Z.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get.
Because I was going to say Kid Buu to help because he was the strongest villain. But Kid Buu is so evil that he would help destroy the Earth. He ain't even going to save it. He'll be playing for the other team at that point. Or but he doesn't know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Yep.
They had the
It was around that time. Budokai. Yeah. I was too young to experience Budokai.
As they start first and 10.
Everybody older than me, or someone that's my age or is younger than me that have experienced Budokai Tenkaichi 3 will say Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3. But since I never experienced it, I'm still saying Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 and 2. I would say Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 and 2. Those are the top ones. Burst Limit was cool. Don't get me wrong, Burst Limit was cool. Cause I finished that game in a whole day. Like, I replayed that entire story mode in a whole day. And yes, I had a strong, sharp pain in my forehead for how long I played. I didn't play it all in one sitting, but I played it throughout most of the day in the beginning. Then I finished it around the end, I want to say. I think that's when I had that headache. But was at the time I didn't have a headache and I just played it and I was normal. One of the times I was playing my Dragon Ball game, I started having a sharp pain in my forehead. That wasn't cool. So I did have to turn the game off at one point. That's crazy. He's getting this stuff.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Facts. Kid Buu. Having Kid Buu, nah, that's... Yeah. That's you signing your ticket like, hey, yeah, destroy the world, please. Like, no. Next thing you just have Goku pull up. Yeah, and you picked him? Then he's going to call me the dummy. Well, actually, no. See, that's not Dragon Ball Super Goku. That's right. That's Dragon Ball Z Goku, the smart one. Plus, I would like to say the only time Goku did not know his own strength was when he was training to go to Namek. Because that man was going, what, 100 times gravity? And then by the time he put it back, like, he was going like 100, almost to 400 times gravity than Earth. As soon as he went right back down to normal gravity, he was as light as a feather. He was moving that fast. He threw a brick, like almost full speed, and full speed caught it. He would throw his own Kamehamehas and have them hit him as his training. That man played no games. Most likely. They already have a bunch of Dragon Ball games out right now. They're milking one of them really bad, and it's not even funny. And I still play it here and there, but people are so toxic online. It's like, dog, you can't even really get a clean fight anymore without people using spammy moves. Then you have Dragon Ball Fighters, which is like a 3v3 Marvel vs. Capcom type game, which isn't bad to me. It's just I don't play it because I have the time, but I just don't have the desire to really put my time into it like that, as much as some people do when it comes to creating their own combos and stuff like that. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the actual story of Dragon Ball, that has DLC for no reason. They have the story all the way up until like Beerus, but you have to buy the Beerus saga and stuff like that. And I don't like the combat system in that game. Honestly, that's why I don't have it. I would love to play it, but I don't like the combat system. Like, nah.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete.
But I feel like they will bring out another Dragon Ball game. For real, I have the perfect idea for a Dragon Ball game. Have a Dragon Ball game that actually starts from Dragon Ball, and you go through the story. From Dragon Ball, Goku being a little boy, to everything that's going up to now. You know what I'm saying? And then you create your own character like they did in Ultimate Tenkaichi and in Xenoverse 1 and 2. You create your own character and you have your own story, that you have your own paths to go through. What power do you want? Do you want God Ki or Sand Ki? Do you want to try to go Divine, or do you want to keep going through your Saiyan Ki? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Have a whole bunch of characters, even the non-real characters. I'm talking about like Super Saiyan 5 Goku. have the combat system amazing.
As he'll talk
All
things
types of
over for this
transformations.
upcoming second down play.
But the game would be so huge that you would probably need $1 million PC. Now I'm over exaggerating. You'll probably need a huge PC or a lot of storage on your console or whatever you play on to play the game, because there's gonna be so many characters. It's gonna be a long story. Then you're gonna have your own character. It's gonna be super detailed. You're gonna have your own quick time events that happen in the real story. Like, that's the way I would make a Dragon Ball game.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Like, yeah.
And one more time, that's Watkins.
Like, I would be going crazy in that job. And you'll have your own online stuff.
Second down and 4. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Like, you can play people online with your characters and stuff like that.
There to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
And I would actually have, like, even if it's like divine powers or something like that in the game compared to like Super Saiyan 4 or whatever, I would have drawbacks, because I already know people are gonna get upset if I make the powers equal. So Super Saiyan 4 wouldn't have a stamina drawback, but Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego would have a drawback to their bodies. Yeah, Panther, I can believe it. I mean, I can. The Warriors is playing really good defense against Luka and the rest of the team with the Mavs, and the Warriors just seem unstoppable on offense. They went out there and did it. I give kudos to the Warriors. Now, if they keep it up like this, they might win the series.
You're almost in field goal position.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a good starting field
Oh yeah, I would
position.
even bring in transformations like the Grade 8 transformation.
Rodgers throw taken in by Adams. And they'll get it
Like,
down as
I could make a quick time event of Gohan looking at the moon. Next thing you know, every single time his heart and body just doom 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 as he's looking at the moon, it'll be like circle, X, square, doom doom, triangle, circle. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, that would be tough. That would be tough. Next thing you know, all you see is Gohan just roar out and he just goes crazy. Oh snap! Matter of fact, I'm wrong. Gohan's tail did regrow, cause he went Grade 8 against Vegeta too. So the last time he went Grade 8, it was against Vegeta. When Vegeta and Goku first fought, it wasn't after. It wasn't. He already went Grade 8 before Vegeta and them arrived, but he also did after. So that was my fault. I can say that I was wrong at that point. That was the last time he used it.
forced out to his left.
Yeah, Warriors was most definitely on a mission. Can they stay on that mission? I feel like they can.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second.
Quite honestly, I feel like they can.
Here's Rodgers.
I went too low. I regret it. So, all good.
As the first half is winding down, and the Packers have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like
Then as your own character, you can actually develop within other characters. Like, you can be a mentor between, you can be a mentor behind a bunch of people, like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. Learn their tech. You don't even really gotta learn their techniques, but then yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? Get advice from them. See what's going on. Learn their martial arts or their brawlic ways. I'm telling you, if I could, bro, I could make the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. I could.
a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the
Have the time where Goku who was it? It was either Goku or Master Roshi going to who was it? I want to say the Ox Kings, aka Chi Chi's father's house, and it was nothing but in flames. And they used the Kamehameha, and they made it go past. Like they made the flames stop it some more. Like I could add that into the game. All the fun stuff that's like very nostalgic for people that's older than me, because I never really watched Dragon Ball. I did at one point, but then Dragon Ball, the first series, I stopped watching it on YouTube because I couldn't find the rest. I have to fully experience Dragon Ball though, because I only know in depth from Dragon Ball Z Kai to Super. And I don't really know Dragon Ball Z Kai like that anyway, because I was never a big fan of the Buu Saga and I never watched it, which I will end up watching sooner than later. But I do know the stuff that happens in the Buu Saga.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's in
And for saying that, Dragon Ball is like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's my jump for real. I don't want Dragon Ball to end. I don't. But it's gonna have to end sooner than later. Unless they make not a spin-off, but they make a continuation of Dragon Ball where they bring in the next generation. And they don't use Goku, Vegeta, and Broly no more because they become too old. Because they're already all in their 40s. They don't start aging like an old man. They don't start looking like an old man until they hit 80. So maybe sometime in the future, by the time they hit 80, and Goten and all of them, like Goten is almost like an adult. Pan is a teenager. Bra, she's gonna be a teenager. They're gonna leave it to the next generation of people to fight for the world and universe. They're gonna learn from Goku and Vegeta's and Broly's old ways. And once they stop using them, when they stop using them, that's probably when I'm gonna add my Dragon Ball tattoos of their base form of Goku. It's gonna be Goku, Broly, and Vegeta base form, my favorite form of them, and their strongest form. For real. So it don't even gotta be canon. It's like I would have like Goku base form, then Goku Super Saiyan 4, then Goku Master Ultra Instinct, or whatever form he has by the end of Dragon Ball for real for his character. And I'll do the same thing for Vegeta. I'll do the same thing for Broly. I might even add a Gohan jump. Like, yeah, Dragon Ball's most definitely my childhood.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Facts, they can do a spin-off from the game. Yeah, facts. Because they already kind of did that with Dragon Ball GT, but Dragon Ball GT isn't really canon, but they had Pan be like pretty strong as a little girl herself, and Pan is already strong for saying that she's already flying and she's not even a full-on toddler yet. Well, she's about to be in the movie. She's about to be 3 years old in school, as a matter of fact. So they have God of War on mobile? Word?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be
Okay.
behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive.
For real, that sounds like wasted battery, but a lot of fun. Yeah, hey, yo, bro, What's your phone charged at? Oh, my phone is charged at 4%. 4%? You just had it a minute ago on the charger. Yeah, but I'm playing this God of War. Have you seen this, Joe? Look at the graphics. Like, that's all I can. Bro, I love the God of War series too. Kratos is my most favorite video game character of all time. Within his own story and stuff, he's my most favorite video game character of all time. Because that man is never quit. That vengeance himself. Got my man's Jeff Wood with the did you watch that NBA playoff game, Jeff? The Warriors was on a mission. Now, so they gonna go hard. Shoot, all right, shoot. Is Trunks Vegeta's only child? Nah. Vegeta has a daughter now named Bra. And yes, it's BRA. Yes. Like I said, when it came to the name puns, Bulma's family is nothing but undergarments. So Trunks, Bulma means, I think it's like Bulma Briefs is something. And that's her name, Briefs. Her last name is Briefs. So you have Dr. Briefs, like Briefs underwear. And now you got bra and undergarment. Yeah, that's a name pun. So yeah. Vegeta wanted his daughter's name to be a Saiyan name, but Bulma had already picked the name first. They are corny, but you gotta love them. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, there's this one character named Cumber. He's a Saiyan. There's a character named Cumber. He's not a canon Saiyan at all. He's on a different series of Dragon Ball. But we all know what that means. Cumber, cucumber. See. Of course, you got the regular Saiyans. Kakarot, aka Goku, sounds like carrot. They even pointed it out in the Dragon Ball Broly Returns movie. Not the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, but the Dragon Ball Z Broly when he returned. Because remember, when Goten was younger, he had the same hair as Goku, but Goku had transitioned. So Broly looked at him, he was like, Kakarot? You know, Goten was like, carrot? What are you talking about? What's a Kakarot? Is that some type of vegetable or something? Well, he was like, Kakarot. Isn't that like a type of carrot or something? I was like, dang. Yeah. I'm telling you, they be on something. I mean, look at the new characters. Dude's village, dude's people, heritage are named the Cerealians. Planet Cereal, his name is Granola. I forgot his homie's name. I think his homie's name is like Oat or something. Like, just peep that out. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you have the people called the Heaters, aka Gas, Elec. You have gas and gas and electricity, the Heaters. Like, bruh, yeah, they really be on something. They really on something, no cap. Then of course you got Bobbity, Bibbity. Do you have Majin Buu? You know, I never watched Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was Cartoon Network, right? Yeah, see, when I was younger, I was watching Nickelodeon, and the only time I would watch Cartoon Network was when Dragon Ball was on, but Dragon Ball was usually on Nicktoons, Nickelodeon tunes. I never watched Samurai Jack, but I do know somehow, some way he did defeat the person that sent him back in time. Something like that. He was able to defeat the boss he was looking for but the dude smacked him so hard he went back in time, I believe. Something like that. I watched a death battle on him. I don't know much about Samurai Jack. Speaking of death battle, they did try to like piss me off. How are you gonna have a Vegeta versus Thor battle and completely be wrong? Like, I might sound very biased, but anything Thor has done does not equate to what Vegeta has done. Like, whatever planets Thor destroyed, I want them to realize that King Vegeta, somebody that was a king, but he's basically mad weak to the community of Dragon Ball. All he did was this, and destroyed 3 or 4 planets right then and there. Goku, planet Namek, was moving faster than the speed of sound. He was moving so fast that you didn't even see him move at all. He was just standing still, but he was still moving and dodging people's attacks. Moving at the speed of light. And that was before Super Saiyan and all that. So stack Super Saiyan and all that over top of him with their strongest forms. Goku destroys Superman, and Vegeta destroys Thor. I don't understand how people just don't understand that. I mean, like I said, I might sound biased, but at the same time, I'm just keeping it the way I see it. If I'm not even at my strongest yet, and I'm already moving at the speed of sound or light, what's the problem? And plus, Superman don't even know martial arts like Goku does. What else can I say? I knew Death Battle was invalid by the time I saw Goku versus Superman and stuff like that. Because if Vegeta can't beat Thor, then why can Broly beat Hulk? You know what I'm saying? Well, I already know Broly can beat Hulk, but if Broly can beat Hulk, Vegeta can beat Thor. It's just that simple for me. Would I say Goku can beat? Yeah. Because like I said, before Goku was even a Super Saiyan, dude was moving at the speed of light. He was moving so fast, and the fastest in the universe, Burger, from the Ginyu Force, that he was moving at light speed already. Something that Flash can do immediately. And then by the time Goku was a Super Saiyan, add on Super Saiyan 2 and then Super Saiyan 3, then you have Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and Ultra Instinct that mastered Ultra Instinct. To me, he's faster. And honestly, Flash ain't all that fast. Flash is fast. I said the wrong word. The Flash isn't all that strong. So the Flash not being all that strong, Flash can run around as fast as possible if he wants to, as many times as he wants to, and punch Goku as hard as he can. Goku's just gonna laugh, most likely, and just say, "Now it's my turn." It almost killed the Flash. For real. And if Flash wants to time travel, he can to like some type of time, but he wouldn't even know where Goku would be even at that point. Goku might not be able to time travel himself, but what is time traveling gonna do for the Flash? What is that gonna do for him if Goku probably won't be affected? Even if he was to be affected, it wouldn't even matter because you have to go super far back. He would probably have to go into like what? Saiyan Saga Goku type. Me personally, I don't think so. Apparently, apparently One Punch Man's gimmick is he's already super, like he's already at his strongest form in the beginning of the show. So anybody that comes against him is weaker than him. He's already in his strongest. But and then I also heard that One Punch Man's logic of one punch basically beats all logic apparently. But even with that, Goku still wins because Goku can easily dodge One Punch Man if he wants to. Because one of One Punch Man's serious mini moves is what, serious punches or something like that, where he's already punching at light speed. Goku can do 500 million sit-ups at light speed. I think he did when Beerus told him to get him to shut up. Yeah, he can already do that. Let alone Goku's core is super strong. Goku would probably take that punch and see what happens. But if he doesn't want to, he can go Master Ultra Instinct and immediately dodge, and then punch the living daylights out of One Punch Man. And I've seen one of the serious punches from One Punch Man's damage on the environment. That amount of damage was the same amount of damage that Kid Gohan performed when he was thrown into a mountain, but he didn't get thrown into the mountain. He was thrown towards the mountain, and he got mad all of a sudden and destroyed the mountain with his pure power and energy without even realizing. When he was a little kid, like he was like 4 years old. Vegeta. Batman has no powers. Let alone, all that Vegeta has to do is take him out into outer space. Even though Saiyans can't survive out in outer space that long, he would most definitely survive more than a human. He would survive longer than a human. Plus, Batman can bench press 1,000 pounds. Vegeta can walk with over 1,000 pounds on his body while lifting something else to walk, in order to walk. Uncle Tut, do me a favor. Look up Goku and Vegeta disappearing road or something like that. It's gonna be him and Vegeta walking on a disappearing road. And if they don't walk forward, they will go. Yeah. It just wouldn't be good. And they are wearing weighted stuff. We got Havoc 1909 gaming with the light. What's going on, Havoc? Yeah, they had a bunch of weights on their body and some more. Batman's skeleton would be crushed. In all honesty. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, I can steer you to the right path.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here. Jackson looking to throw on third. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
This is true.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let me see if that will show anything up.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
That didn't show up for anything.
First and 10 as they look to try and finish.
I'll look it up again soon.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And Jackson,
Let's
so
see,
he's got a first down and he gives himself up there at the end. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally.
I'll find the clip after this stream and I'll send it to you.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay.
He most definitely will. But yeah, their amount of strength is crazy. Like,
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there first and 10. It's Dobbins.
I'm gonna say it like this: Beerus
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
is a god of destruction. Okay, so if he gets upset, he can destroy anything he wants to. He went to this random planet to get some food, and he did not like the food so much to the point where the food didn't satisfy him so much to the point where he took the tip of his fingernail with a little bit of destruction. Boop. Half of the planet gone.
Yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Half of the daggone planet gone.
Dobbins running out.
That's only if I can remember right. For real, for real. I mean, he's done it. He threatened Earth at one point to destroy the planet.
Fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys,
So, I mean,
why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
On second down, it's Edwards. And he's across.
nice game, folks.
And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just
Like right now, I'm listening to these people's stories on YouTube right now, talking about, oh, of course. But I'm listening to these stories about Goku. It's like a bunch of people's what if stories. What if Goku was trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber? The hyperbolic time chamber is a room of spirit and time, I think, where one whole day out here, like out in the real world, would equal 1 year in there. So if Goku was betrayed by somebody and trapped in there, door closed and everything for a long time until he broke himself out. Yeah, story is amazing. I might have to make my own version soon. But thank you everybody for showing up and showing out. We had an amazing stream. Exactly, straight like that. Yep. But thank you to everybody for showing up and showing out. We love you all. To everybody that followed, liked, and everybody that followed and enjoyed themselves. Welcome to the Gmod. Welcome to the GANTT gang. GANTT Gaming loves you. Don't forget that we have a whole giveaway for the PlayStation 5. If y'all want to drop stars next time you see us, you want to get that PlayStation 5, that's all up to y'all. Join the GANTT Gaming group. We're going to have polls, morning news, and a lot of stuff for y'all to watch and enjoy. Let y'all know what's going to be going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you will see us tomorrow. Well, mainly me, because I stream on Thursdays. That'd be having long work days, so y'all gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? But until later on tomorrow, GANTT Gaming is out. Check out our homie Zool for the ending track. My uncle just posted the link to the GANTT Gaming group, I believe. Yep, yes he did. We are accepting all requests. Make sure y'all come and join up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But until then, GANTT Gaming, deuces.